ways you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. On to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you
Welcome, welcome, welcome to my stream, Streamo-chan. Yeah, I'm back. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but yeah, I'm back now. Where's the... Ah, there we go. I can actually finally hear myself. Yeah, I'm not really in any forward shape. Ah, there's my model. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Now we're here. Yeah, I'm not feeling that well today, so it's just gonna be a normal stream. First, we're gonna make a to buy list, so I'm just gonna put on some. Oh, there we go. I just want to hear this song real quick. On a new artist, Ken Ashcroft. Real nice music. Really nice. Yeah. Okay, cookbook. She's got a fetish for fine art. Her penny sucks in an oversized sweatshirt. Yeah, she goes right to my heart. She comes like it with a style. Let's take a look. Which are we making? Fruity garlic pizza. Okay, pepperoni, pineapple, cheese. Pop. We're gonna buy pepperoni, pineapple, paprika, cheese, garlic. No, we actually have garlic butter. Parmesan. I really want somebody to come and criticize me right now. Criticize my models, criticize my expression. I really want it now. I just really want some fucking conflict right now. Because then I can use the fucking card. I've just suffered organ failure. That would be so fucking funny. And then they say like, organ failure is not an excuse to be expressionless. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm really craving some fucking conflict right now. I need to just share this song. Yeah, I really need to share this fucking. Yeah, yes, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, so. Other things. How do I write this in English?
Althea said, hello.
Hi, Tammy. How are you? Yeah, with the fake Norwegian version, fuck it. Finished pizza crusts.
What else? What else? Ah, yeah. Here will come the secret ingredients. Secret ingredient. Fuck is secret ingredient? Just give me a sec. Let me just categorize this shit. Pizza. No shit, pizza. Then we have secret sauce. Red onions. Okay, secrets. Man, my brain is smushed today. Yellow onions. Yellow onions. Chili. Celery. Bacon. Actually, we need more butter. Butter. And beer. Two tomato paste. One packed cut tomatoes. Give me a sec. Yeah, we also need to find out how we make lasagna. You know what? And she mocked. What is the Star Wars Outlaws world premiere? Okay, let's take a look at this. What is this shit? There's a new game.
Dangerous times. At least that's what I hear.
Okay, nice.
Empire,
Nice graphics.
they're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates.
Okay.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
Okay.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The
underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
Okay, so it looks pretty shit, to be honest. Yeah, it looks bad, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't like it. Star Wars Outlaws.com. But maybe the gameplay is better. Who knows? I don't know. It feels generic. Like, oh yeah, you're a gangster. Oh yeah, you're trying to look over your shoulder. Like, we've seen that story tons and tons of times again. What's the difference now? Huh? I don't know. I just feel like just making the new stuff now all over again. Okay, let's make a more immersive. Let's make a better trailer, but with less scenes and effects. Knights of the Old Republic remake. Okay, let's look at a better trailer, for example. Yeah, by the way, it's happening again. It's concept gameplay. What the fuck is this? No, it's not. It's not. Trailer. This was out a few years ago. 1 year ago. Yeah? Now take a look at this. This is far more better. It builds up suspension. Better scenery, everything.
Peace is a lie. That is what the Sith believe. They promise power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations. They must be stopped.
See this? 10 times better. Fucking hell. The story trailer for Battlefront 2 was better. Story trailer for Battlefront. Ah, fuck, it's one word. Battlefront 2. That one is better. I think it's this one.
I've waited 30 years for this.
Yeah.
I still remember my last orders. The day the real war began.
The rebellion cannot be allowed to persist.
We weren't expecting special forces.
That's the point, Sergeant.
You see that? Everything, it's all lined up together, really well together. Okay, the rebellion cannot be allowed to persist, and then we see, oh, the rebellion getting slaughtered. Oh, it was... And you build up some character, okay, they're special forces. Oh, okay, that makes sense, because they're so good at shooting and targeting. And you also get a good, like, look at the Empire, the might of the Empire. And then you get this plot twist. Oh, the Death Star blows up. We know that for a fact because we've seen the movies, but still. It's like, oh, the mighty Empire just lost the Death Star? Oh my god.
Impossible.
Yeah, exactly, impossible.
Commander,
Every single line is carefully picked out.
We do now.
Yeah, what do you do now? Because now they're lost.
We avenge our emperor.
Yeah, and then I realized, oh shit, the Emperor's dead.
Resistance. Rebellion.
You see, this is taken from a very empire-ish perspective, where they just
These ideas.
they just kill everyone.
Hope cannot save them.
See, much better, much better. Man, oh, that sucks. Maybe something we should. I need to see drama. I need drama. I need drama. Afterwards we can. First we're gonna look at classic hardcore. Fuck yeah. Wait, what's the other? It's an absolute meme factory. Okay, after that we're gonna look at that.
What's the deal with this hardcore challenge thing anyway? I just don't get it. Again, go again, go again, go again, go again, go again. Oh, wait, I got a bag! Oh my god, I got a freaking bag!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's what you said the last 8 times. I can't believe it.
That was close.
Oh my god!
But at least I cleared out the
How did he do that?
Dumbass is gonna get phased to another layer says what? What?
That's so classic, wow.
I don't think we should go in there, Derek. There's some more mobs outside. Derek? Oh my god, Derek, what are you doing?
No! Derek! Don't! Don't, Derek! You're going to die! No!
I'm gonna try to kill you! Derek! No!
Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait to see the griefing.
Challenge is so easy. I don't know what everyone's so worked up about.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh fuck.
An idiot. Another one.
It's a griefer.
That was your pet? Don't tell me.
Oh no.
Fucking dumbasses. How about turning your monitor next time?
Man.
Careful, guys. You might complain on the forums now. The fuck?
This is so fucking funny.
I think it's about time to finally start leveling.
Okay.
Come on, guys, bring him in.
Oh shit. The griefer.
What the fuck is this shit? I'm done with this game. I'm done. I still don't get it. Alright, let's go. This time, this is gonna be the run. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Oh fuck. I love. No, in World of Warcraft, this is considered toxic.
Man, this new game.
Because it's griefing.
Support the channel, consider.
I love the toxic aspect of World of Warcraft, to be honest. I love like I'm a real like conflict lover, to be honest. I love people getting pissed off at each other, saying "fuck you." It's all entertaining and amusing to me.
In a tweet with over
Okay,
64,000 likes.
let's go to something more serious. Okay, Joey Swall, he's a trusted guy. Okay.
Got Joey Swole saying making fun of a kid at the gym trying his best. We all start somewhere. And spoiler alert, this has not gone well for Nika, the lady making fun of the kid. Who, by the way, is apparently a Russian competitive swimmer.
I don't know anymore. We'll see how well that aged.
The arrogant laugh as you film that kid to make fun of him is so sad, so disappointing to see. Does he have bad form? Yes, it's just a kid. In a situation like that, you have two options. You can politely approach him and ask him if you'd like some help, then teach the young man, show him what good form is. Or you can mind your own business. Filming him to make fun of him to post on social media is never an option. And you're a professional athlete. You should know better. And I DM'd you to tell you that and ask you if you think that you're better than people and you can.
Like, that behavior there is absolutely, like, what that swimmer did, absolutely disgusting. And I'm really happy that Joey Swall pointed this out.
Do as you please because you're a professional athlete. Your response? Yep, to lighten up.
All right, let's pause and take a look at this. Joey Swole.
Yep, people are funny, especially kids, and I love people to. Yeah, kind of fucked up to say. I love watching kids all day. Yeah. I just think if you're gonna be toxic, at least do it to somebody at your own size. Pick on somebody at your own size. That's the golden rule for good toxicity. If you're gonna be a shit asshole, then you're gonna get shit on. If you want to actually have the best odds of, well, while getting away with it, you gotta take on somebody your own size. It is just how it is.
Swole says professional athlete and you don't know better than to film someone to make fun of them on social media. Nika says
lighten up
with the emoji. Joey's like, lighten up? So you think it's okay to film people at the gym and make fun of them on social media as if you're better than them? Got it. And she says, oh, what? Bro, she says,
yep. People are funny, especially kids, and I love to people watch, and this makes my day.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that one in the comments. See what Joey says as well. Actually, there's still like 10 seconds left of the clip. That's right.
Lighten up. Really? Newsflash, being a professional athlete doesn't make you better than anybody or give you the right to treat people like this. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
And like I was saying, Joey then added this comment saying, I've had many parents and family members of kids that are on the spectrum comment that this is how they live, so maybe this young man is as well. Thank you to them for doing that to help educate us all. It's just a reminder you never know someone's situation is or what they're going through, so always be kind or simply mind your own business. And going back to her DM, remember when she said that she loves to people watch and this sort of thing makes her day? I wonder how she feels about all the attention she's getting herself now. Well, let's take a look at her Instagram account and see if, well,
hey, justice. Now that's what I call real social justice. That's when we get out. This is the right social justice. When we get away a bad egg. Because that's what she is. A bad egg. Don't be an adult and start picking on children. Don't be an adult and start bully children. That's wrong. It's disgusting. And she totally got what she deserved. I think it's, yeah. I always had the rule, only pick on people my own size. And, yeah. She got what she deserved.
This page is not available. Oh, she deleted her entire Instagram account over this. Guess she's okay making fun of other people, but when people talk about what she's done, This is her response. In closing, as I always say, I think this sort of thing is really unfortunate because gyms are some of the most positive places to be in my opinion. So I certainly plan on covering more of this gym stuff when the topics pop up. In other words, if you enjoyed this, consider liking and or subscribing for more segments.
Yeah, Hero Hey, he's pretty cool.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is an absolute meme factory.
Okay.
From the first explosive trend showing up in the form of the bagel effect.
Hey, got a bagel! Alright, time to swing, just like I...
Oh shit!
To Miles Morales rizzes himself up. To maybe you should get off that kid's ass.
I'm sorry, what?
To I'm gonna crease your J's, Spider-Man. To well, that was another easy adventure for Spider-Man. To canon events. To I respect every single Spider-Man in here. To thousands of other miscellaneous memes.
Oh my god!
The film. There's no doubt it's living up to its predecessor in terms of quote-worthy moments and shareable screen grabs.
That's good.
Seriously, each of the memes I mentioned prior have become so big they deserve their own videos. Though if I were to discuss each one, I wouldn't possibly be able to keep up with the rate that they are popping out. Hence, this video will simply discuss the effect the Spider-Verse films have had on digital culture at large.
Okay.
So what is it about the Spider-Verse that has the attention of so many digital artists? Well, just as the first movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, spawned memes for years after its release in 2018, even to the point where the Prowler theme can still be seen in 2023.
Yeah.
It's quite clear the film's vision and direction were made with a new generation in mind. And, to be frank, these movies just look a whole lot more visually interesting than other Spider-Man iterations. That being said, the whole Spider-Verse concept arguably first appeared outside of comics in the 2010 game Shattered Dimensions, which received favourable reviews and laid the foundations for many of the characters we see in the films and comics today.
Spider-Man.
And it's worth noting Miles Morales first appeared in a 2011 release of Ultimate Fallout, wherein he is required to take up the web-slinging mantle. However, due to the films he stars in, he's quickly become one of the most recognizable and popular heroes for the latest generation, and rightly
Holy shit, is that a Spire Cat? And why is it so fucking fat?
so. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the other films. Tobey Maguire's rendition is always my favourite, and his representation in the Bully Maguire memes indicates this is the case for many others. But the Miles Morales arc, initially based on the 2014 to 2015 comic book event, has something many of the other majorly popular films do not. This is because this Spider-Man is involved in a project that has changed what audiences thought cinema could be. The animation and art direction of the Spider-Verse films is like nothing we've ever seen prior to 2018. At least, other movies that tried to emulate that comic book style either ended up playing it too safe, or take it to a point where it becomes the tackiest part of the visual experience. Or filmmakers go squarely for live-action adaptations, again, often playing it safe to try and appeal to the largest market demographics possible. Tom Holland makes for a great Spider-Man, but his appearances feel less fresh and inspired. Point is, it's rare for filmmakers to pay homage to comic source material, usually because they are not coming from a space of love and immersion in that medium, and it's normally only stories that are lifted, not aesthetic styles. In this instance, the Spider-Verse references to comic books have become a method of abstract storytelling that their animators are able to take advantage of, and really work into a fluid and dynamic piece of art, and this keeps audiences invested via fresh visual language. Perhaps the only criticism that can be leveled towards the latest Spider-Verse film is that it's being cut into two halves, and cynically speaking, this may be done to generate more revenue from fans.
Okay.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like it when movies, end.
However, they got damn lucky the first half is such a good movie, because after I saw it I wanted more, and not just because it ended on a massive cliffhanger. This bridge between comic and film was once assured to be impossible, but here we are.
I think it's really good. And we basically get an assurance, yeah, you're gonna get more. Unless World War III happens. Or terrorism. Or all the above. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Oh, that's Minecraft. Give me a sec. Why is it full screen though? I don't get it. It's supposed to be windowed. Why is all my settings?
And screenwriters Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, responsible for hits like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and the Lego Movie, have absolutely blown the doors open between the two mediums. They've managed to produce and write a compelling story accompanied by incredible voice acting, mind-bending aesthetics, and perfect comedic timing, all components desperately required to pull off major inspiration for meme creators. Of course, Across the Spider-Verse is fully aware of the effect it has on the internet. One of the biggest and most aesthetic moments is the reference to the classic Spider-Man point pointing to himself
Yeah.
memes, which takes place with every single Spider-Man in the multiverse pointing at each other at exactly the same time.
It was funny.
marks a fantastic mind-boggling moment in the film to demonstrate the pure scale of the space its characters inhabit, and for that alone, it's worth watching this movie in cinemas. And don't just take it from me that Spider-Man is a perfect candidate for meme culture. Academic interest in this hero consistently backs this idea up, with the article on comics, narratives, and transmedia multiverses re-envisioning the wall crawler in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The authors note that Spider-Man has become a transmedia piece between film and digital culture, asserting, worldwide, spectators wait in their seats for the after-credit scene of the latest superhero production to be shown a meme turned into an animated transmedia piece.
From the future.
How dare you point at me? You were pointing first. Rude to point.
You're being very rude.
20 years ago, this would certainly not be a possibility within the world of cinema. It was extremely rare for the internet to have such...
Yeah, we've seen enough of it. Pretty good, pretty good. I haven't seen the Spider-Verse video, but I really want to. The end. How much are we streaming now? We're streaming for 30 minutes. Cool. Let's look at the Back Chronicles. I love this. This is... I dream of having a music video like this for myself one day. Yeah, this is old, but it's classic. Of course. So fucking beautiful. Absolutely. Just beautiful. Hear that music. It's so nice. The rhythm. Attack. There's Logitech. Blind Justice. This tells a story. Oh shit, it's them. I know them. I think you understand why I want a music video like this. Blind Justice. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I actually heard about them. I love how this tells a really chronicle story. The quality is awful, but it's still cool. Okay. Oh, there we go. There they are. Oh, there she is. There he is. Oh yeah. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh shit, it's this one. It's when Christopher Columbus arrived. Ironically, she tried to save the world. But they got colonized. So she couldn't save the world. Kinda funny. When you try to save the world, but you get colonized. Oh god, it's so fucked up. Oh shit! Oh, there she is. Yeah. Oh, fuck, there she is. Yo. Yo, it's Seda. That's actually my favorite. There's a whole fandom behind this series. Oh yeah, boy. Scenery can have 1,000 words. That's epic. I don't know what. Oh. Oh my god. That's pretty neat. Alright, we got everything we came for. What the fuck is this? Nah. English mouse. Okay, so this is what we're gonna buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's probably $50 because prices in Norway, they are horrible, deplorable, absolutely hateful. Yeah. Oh no, Excelsa, turn into Gallagher 2.0. I don't really care. So he turned from a default, yeah. World of Warcraft at the gym. Okay.
My child, ever since you did your first squat, I knew you were born for great quads. But all you ever wanted was to bicep curl.
Father, why won't my bicep grow?
Arthas Menelift, you must not skip leg day.
My entire bicep must be purged.
I can't watch you do this.
I won't train biceps with you, Arthas, until you train leg day.
I watched as your friends and family tried to stop you from growing into the monster you would become. The Lift King.
I have trained legs every day to hunt you, but I have failed in surpassing your biceps.
The Natty Crusade comes for you, Arthas. We will wipe out your army of roid rages.
Try me, Flex Ring. You cannot stop my army of growth. We have the finest blueberry-flavored Tren and TRT in Northrend.
The finest roids in Northrend? You
Ilden?
underestimate the power of the Fell.
Okay. But it was okay. Can't get a song out of my head. Okay, it's pretty nice.
Anduin, I just don't feel like lifting.
There we go.
Zack, you must lift or you will stay scrawny for eternity. We must use the light to get you gains.
He doesn't need the light, little lion. He needs the fell.
No, he doesn't need Fell. I know what he needs.
Hellfire balding cream.
Are you all saying that my balding is showing?
No, Zack, but the only way to stop you from balding is to max out your strength stats.
Listen here, Zack. Do you have any honor? Look at those that have made the gains before you. How are we supposed to save Azeroth with you looking like a twig?
You all have motivated me. I shall put talent points into my gains and max my strength stat IRL.
Oh shit.
What are we if not slaves to the gym?
My entire bicep must be purged. Zack, you've done it. You finished a workout.
I don't stop when I'm tired. I stop when I'm done.
What the fuck is this?
Whoa, guys, have you tried these $2 steaks? They give you a buff that gives you 100%
Oh my
chance
God.
to not get hungry.
Nom 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 nom. Whoa, Zach, this is actually really good.
It's kind of chewy. Oh my god, that's actually really tasty. What do you put in this?
What?
Nom 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 nom.
No steak is as slick as this one. This $2 steak gives you slick daddy speed with infinite momentum.
These $2 steaks really help my ASMR streams go well since I never go hungry.
What are you waiting for?
Oh
Get your
God.
$2 steak today to make those gains.
Oh God. That's so fucking cursed. Let's find the. No, wait for it, wait for it. now I'm satisfied. Does this shit actually work? Do we actually have a no voice? No, no. Alright, we're ready. I've been working on script. It's a rough version. It's not done yet. The scene is a flashback. You see a cloaked priestess looking motherly and royal. She's looking at 6 baby cribs. Actually, I have no any female voice. No. My sons, a terrible shadow has overtaken our world, and it seeks to destroy everything we hold close to our hearts. We see a shadowy burning monstrous silhouette, destroying and killing everything. This is what they imagine Neo to look like, aka a shadow with burning monstrous silhouettes. You see 6 brothers as children studying and reading and being lectured in school. They are told about the story of Neo and his army of bloodthirsty warriors. During break time, the youngest brother gets picked on by a bully gang, and his art equipment, including his drawings, are destroyed. I'm super dyslexic. Sorry about that. The oldest brother leads an ambush with the other brothers to save the youngest brother. And they successfully do so, with the oldest brother helping the youngest brother up on his feet by giving him a helping hand. With your birth comes a vow. You see the 6 brothers in training gear training for combat outside barracks, fighting guards, and the middle is down. But the oldest defends his brother and knocks down the guards. They later sit by the campfire and talk about what they want to become when they have defeated Neo. The youngest one is sketching and says, I want to be an artist. Wait.
I want to be an artist. The middle one says, artists? You say, well, I want to be general. Second oldest says, I want to be a nobleman. Second youngest says, I think I want a more solitary life. Farmer could be great. Oldest one says, I don't really care what I become. All I want is to be your big brother. They all laugh, and the last brother adds, if I am maybe. Maybe I should be a librarian, or an architect, or no, maybe a dancer. The oldest says jokingly, if you don't stop talking, then you might as well become a singer. They all laugh as they enjoy the night looking at the stars.
Yeah, I hate the voice. Probably woke up Tammy. No? Yeah. Oath you swear, promises you keep. Now we see the 6 brothers in knight's armor, and they are older, in their teenage years, kneeling before a statue of the cloaked priestess in the cathedral, as they have reached the title of paladin. Later you see an entire battalion kneeling before them outside their garrison, ready to march for the hunt of Neoko. Kingdoms burn and heroes fall. You see the 6 brothers as they fighting Neo soldiers in a burning town, absolutely overwhelming them and ordering their own soldiers to evacuate civilians. When they push through, and when the battle is done, they realize they have lost a lot of men and can never forgive themselves for this, as they blame themselves. The freedom, your freedom will be the pain to endure. You see the second youngest soldier getting ambushed in the woods, but the oldest brother takes on the blow right into his shoulder. In the abyss, only wisdom can guide you, and when the abyss finally finds you, you will face it together. See the six brothers coordinating battalions on a battlefield against Neo's soldiers, and leading them to victory. After the battle, they search the enemy base, and they find documents that tell them where Neo currently is, and they decide to return home and regroup for the final battle. It is difficult to trust those who are on the road ahead. See the brothers as they ride out of their city with an army, ready to face the evil they have betrayed for. People are throwing rose petals down at them as they cheer on. The screen turns to black. Present day. We are in the city. We are in a city turned to ruins. A battle is ongoing. Some of Neo's soldiers use civilians as human shields, and others are mutilating and hunting down civilians in order to create horrific scenes in order to psychologically horrify the brothers' army. The brothers locate Neo. He is in a big tower, and they set a squad up there in order to keep Neo busy, so that the brothers can save as many civilians as possible. Tons of burning human remains. They were able to save some, but many more were lost. We see soldiers stationed everywhere, and a big cage that looks to be very isolated, letting in no daylight, and very strong, as its walls look to be many inches thick. We see the second oldest brother and the second youngest brother talking to the oldest. The second youngest says, "Well, that was easy." The oldest says, "Maybe too easy," as he looks at the cage. The second oldest says, "Yeah, leaving only one squad member alive, he decides to surrender. Something is not right." Their deep thinking is really interrupted by the three other brothers that were talking with the guards, and they tell the oldest that it is time to return home. And the screen turns to black as we hear cell doors being locked up and opened. Three of the paladins, brothers, walk into the prison to escort Neo to his execution. They talk to the warden and explain who Neo is. The warden, who only has heard stories but not seen Neo's face, describe him as a nightmare on legs. The oldest brother answers, "He is the most heartless and ruthless monster we have ever met. A nightmare made flesh." Warden curiously asks, "Is he dangerous as he is now?" The youngest brother says, "Dangerous doesn't even begin to cover it. It's a walking catastrophe, leaving destruction in its wake." Warden asks how they were able to capture him, but is rudely interrupted by the middle brother. We will deal a great justice to the world." This helps to introduce the character before he appears. on the screen. Achieving this in 2 ways. One of which is dialogue before we meet him, before we talk about what kind of man he is. Explain his bluntness, his purpose. Yeah. At this part here, I'm actually gonna move over to up a straight the monster private monster person as we're walking up to the cellar. We there we go. As we're walking up to his cell, we use the camera angle to reinforce. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna. As we walk through the corridor, there are 4 cells. We go past before we reach. The 4 cells we go past before we reach Neo cell. First guy is a muscular, and a guy who's muscular. This guy muscular and is training. The second guy is getting restrained by a group of prison guards, but he gets loose and kills one of them as they put him down to the ground. The third is tortured but screams and laughs as he has lost all sanity. The fourth is restrained by chains, surrounded by guard bodies, skeletons, and rotting corpses as his entire cell looks like a massacre. We get to the end cell, aka Neo cell. No, at this point, before we get to see him. Well, we just keep this part, okay? We get to this point, we get to see him, but he's. I want to turn this like this here. We get to know at this point. Before we get to see him, that he's not just bad, he's not just insane, he's the paragon of insanity, the absolute worst human being you could ever hope to possibly imagine. This is reinforced by judging the prior inmates. When they go to the final cell, aka Neo cell, they see a man with a well-trained but slim body type. His appearance is one of command, yet appearing friendly and laid back. Pleasant person to be with. Well-mannered, handsome, witty, charismatic, and seemingly kind-hearted. He is relaxed and silly. A silly and charming man who speaks warmly, humble, and treats everyone like an equal. He displays a civilized, reinforced demeanor, talking with a regal and eloquent nature. He is immensely stoic individual at first glance, hiding his emotions and his motives from all observers. When he speaks, people hear a voice in the shadows, demonstrating only cold and calculating responses to problems at hand. Cold and calculating demeanor and personality cast him is being exceptionally fearless even in the presence of powered men and women who can rip steel in half and throw giant ships like toys. While his polite demeanor is somewhat retained, it also ends up being downplayed by emphasizing his more brutal nature. However, even though the demeanor ends up being downplayed, it is made up by his seductive charm. What follows from this point between the character is not so much a conversation, it's more a battle for power. But the other, where the paladins get more and more angry, yet ensure and sell. Okay. He shows a cold calculating responses, explaining why they're wrong. He greets his captors, aka the paladins, with "Hello there." As the oldest brother replies, "It is time, justice has finally come." Neo replies, "You speak of justice as it was your birthright, however, justice is subjective." The middle brother quickly replies, "Who are you to define that?" Neo replies, "History is never written from both perspectives. Only the winner gets to decide what is the truth holds. Truth is a weapon used by those who decide fate, and fate can only be decided if it's taken. Yet here you stand, mighty and tall, believing in what you hear but not what you see. You didn't ever get the chance to explore the world. Maybe you will find it a lot more detailed than what's confined within these walls. Or in layman terms, truth and justice is intertwined." The youngest brother comments, "Guess we are the winners. I guess you won't survive to see the end of this day, not implying you have the right to survive." Neo replies, "Survival is not a birthright. It is a choice that that can be taken away by the strong." The youngest brother replies, irritated, "A right you threw away." The debate is over. Neo smiles and goes closer and closer to them, looking them in the eyes, showing willingness to cooperate as he puts as as they as he is put in chains. As he is escorted to the execution, he carefully views his surroundings, looking at three paladins and the warden, studying them. In deep thoughts, he sees a boy in chains. He looks at the boy, and the boy looks to be around 12 years old. Neo looks at the boy and gives him a friendly smile while they are walking together. They arrive at the execution. He sees the weather is beautiful and sunny, and the whole thing takes place in a courtyard. It looks more like a show. People cheering on as people are hanged. The judge at the podium giving people their sentences. A man begs for his life as he is hanged. The waiting line of the execution is short. Paladins are relieved of their escort as guards are taking over for them. They rejoin the three other brothers and watch the show. But Neo steps up to be hanged with public cheers and joy, happiness. The judge says, "Neoko, you are here today to be judged for your crimes against humanity and the world." The judge then takes up his notes and says following. "Following atrocities you are here to be judged for is murder, destruction of property, treason against multiple nations, genocide, illegal warfare, and illegal occupation of territories. But these are just tip of the iceberg. today we're here not to discuss the evil you have built, but rather to vanquish that evil once and for all. As the hanging noose is put on Neo, the judge continues to talk. In the background, the paladins discuss. The youngest brother says, I have a bad feeling about this. Oldest chimes in. Indeed, just surrendered when we captured him. And what's more surprising was that everyone in the area where we captured him were already dead when we got there. But we need to fix that plot though. Actually, no. That he already had to escape and kill that remaining squad member. Kill a remaining squad member. The male brother comments, let's check on security to see if something is wrong. 6 paladins leave the area as execution continues. The judge says, and it will be with great pride and confidence I will judge you to death. The judge said death. A loud and big explosion happens outside the castle. People start to panic and chaos takes over as a giant object appears in the sky, a giant ship. Following the appearance, the airplanes start to bombard the city and smaller ships appears. Neo breaks off his chains like they were nothing. Neo casually breaks off his chains like they were nothing and turns his focus to the executioner. Neo's body movements are elegant and unnerving, easing his posture to unarm the executioner with mere presence. As he then looks at the boy and calmly says, it has begun. It has begun. The courtyard is enveloped by a shadow that turns out to be a dropship. Neo calmly walks to the dropship and turns around to look at the boy one last time as he flies away. As the boy looks at the dropship going away, a rocket hits the courtyard, destroying everything in the radius. Back with the paladins, they are organized the soldiers to secure the streets as they see smoke, fire, and screaming. The enemy troops storm through the barricades made for them and overwhelming the soldiers. The paladins and a handful of soldiers intercept a landing in dropship and capture it. The paladins orders soldiers to capture one of the enemy ships. As the paladins continue to march through the streets, taking down any invader they can see. They decide to reinforce one of the buildings as a sort of command station. The building is made of stone with similar architecture to a castle, but smaller in size, but also really big. We see the city getting bombarded, and Neo's invading forces keep having air superiority, bombing the streets as the giant flagship that looks to be around 285 meters. Fires a salvo the range of 2 kilometers, which wipes out anything in its radius turning the area into a wasteland. Neo's forces continues to rush forward, ground superiority with their unethical and brutal methods by doing things such as using civilians as shields and burning soldiers alive. And soldiers alive using chemical weapons, gases like toxic. The battle lasts for hours until the skies turn yellow as the sun is as the city is in ruins, consumed by smoke and fire. We see an armored man walking, wearing an admiral's uniform and carrying a big sword. Some of the features of this man give a resemblance to Neo. Like, for example, hair color. His ship follows him, enveloping the streets in darkness. Wherever he goes, as well as there envelops the streets in darkness wherever he goes, as well as there are flames and smoke everywhere. Soldiers are ready to defend, standing ready to attack, but then they hear humming. Suddenly they see a silhouette covered in darkness, showing his face with vague facial details. And they attack. Bows and charging swordsmen. He blocks the arrows, and we see close-ups up on soldiers getting beaten, kicked, cut down, and choked. Suddenly, one of the soldiers is eaten by darkness and vanishes to the shadows, and another soldier is eaten alive by the very ground he stands on. He walks past some soldiers and as he does, their bones are telekinetically ripped out of their bodies and uses projectiles on the soldiers' heads. No one is safe, and the remaining soldiers start to panic and run away as Neo cuts them down one by one. Seeing from afar in the open, you see him cutting down his opponents like they were paper. Even those who try to ambush him in order to slow him down fall. However, all of this is only seen from a distance. It is hard to identify what he really looks like. In the background, the fire around him mysteriously, slowly dies. And passes. This is a way to symbolize death is coming, as well as building up for something bigger. His first appearance are only close-ups, his hands, feet, wide shots from distance, and when he starts singing, his eyes slowly open. Yellow, glowing eyes, giving the viewer solid hints of what he is and what he looks like without actually seeing him. The sky darkens with clouds and thunder begins. They can hear a singing voice but not see him. Neo drives to the command station. The paladins are are, pre are prepared for combat to face whatever is coming as they stand ready at the entrance. First appearance, okay. Well, that's it. They can hear his singing but not see him. Jair has so much fear that he mentally breaks the youngest paladin into charging blindly, and with a lightning strike, he stands there, and the youngest paladin is nowhere to be seen. Charging, screaming, nowhere to be seen, as complete silence takes over the atmosphere. Hovering over his opponent, looking at them, and they get a good look at him. Then another lightning strike, and he's gone. Standing in the middle of the group, covered in darkness, and with another lightning strike, they see him. His movement speed and agility. His movement speed and agility is unlike anything we've seen before. And with the constant lightning strikes, it's like he's teleporting because of its speed, turning scenes from an overwhelming battle into a horror scene. Unstoppable force of nature. His movement speed, okay. Unstoppable force of nature, a hunter, predator, and a monster. Unstoppable killing machine, being able to take on multiple paladins without any issues. Fighting style is euphoric to the naked eye. He puts the second oldest in the middle. Puts the second oldest and the middle paladin in critical condition, giving the three remaining space to plan ahead. But then he puts down his weapon and uses dark energy, binding it to all surrounding matter, collapsing and crushing the youngest paladin of the second youngest of the paladins. And then he uses his mastery of the shadows to turn into shadow flame, burning the other paladin alive, making him roll around in panic and pain as he runs away into a pond at the courtyard. However, the flames won't stop. Neo follows the normal walking speed and steps into the pond, and suddenly the pond freezes with the man frozen yet covered in shadow flame inside the ice. Neo says with a calm voice, "Shadow flame cannot melt nor can it be extinguished by normal means. This leaves only one paladin left, aka the oldest." Neo looks at him and casually walks towards him to receive the ice starting to melt. The shadow flame vanishes, only leaving a skeleton sinking to the bottom of the pond. The remaining paladin finally flees in fear and runs away in terror. Meanwhile, Neo leaves his weapon and gives chase. Paladin runs as fast as he can, sprinting from room to room, hiding behind the door. Meanwhile, Neo is close by, almost like Neo knows where he is. Paladin is in terror as he hears sounds everywhere, just like if it was more than one Neo. Ultimately, the paladin runs towards the entrance to escape, but sees the bodies of his brothers. He finally breaks down. Another lightning strike, and Neo is right in front of the paladin and punches him through a wall, then charges him, but is then hit by a crashing ship, making the entire building collapse on him. Paladin escapes the collapsing building, wounded and afraid, and starts running again in the open outside the building in the rain. From the Inside rubble, you see a shipwreck. The body is of a paladin's troops, and fire everywhere. So yeah. From the outside rubble, you see the shipwreck with bodies of the paladin's troops, and fire everywhere. However, suddenly, the fire is starting to mysteriously die out. Suddenly, from the ground up to the very sky.
Theta_live said, voice and wiggle.
Yo, Theta, what's up? It's been a while. How are you? I was currently reading a script I was working on.
Theta_live said, Neo, your stream is marked as a rerun. Theta_live said, your.
What's a rerun? Fuck. Okay, how do I turn that off? Why is it marked as a fucking rerun? I'm live. Oh shit. Okay, I fixed it.
Theta_live said, last few have been 3C.
Oh shit. Did Twitch actually turn that automatically on? I've never seen that option before. Damn. Twitch is the most sadistic creature in the world. Oh, don't worry. Oh, I might be soon moving platforms either way. I need multi-stream friendly platforms.
Said, maybe you just had bumped into it by accident.
Oh, that's a possibility. Man, I was currently reading this this movie script I'm currently working on. This is a rough version of it. It's basically like an introduction movie / pilot for this guy. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Introduction movie for this guy. So that's pretty nice. Let's put on some music. Actually, no, let's watch some. Holy shit! I actually got the best idea I've had in years. Give me a sec. This is actually a good idea. There we go. Let's watch some streamer clips.
Why do you have TTY in your name?
Because
Did you like mean to say like Twitch TV, but it was Twitch TE? Like you?
No. It's Ginny Titties.
Ginny Titty?
Yeah.
Ginny Titty, huh?
Mhm. Yep. TD.
Yep, titty. What titty? Anyway, anyway.
I did not. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
That reminds me so fucking much of my cousin. Like seriously. Theta, by the way, I have a question. What do you think about the new Discord names? Do you like them?
Great comeback statement for a female streamer. Okay, let's see what she's got to say.
Hey, can I smash? These comments never make sense to me. It's like, what are you gonna do? Shove your through the computer screen, how is that going to work? Like, are you going to fly me out?
Theta_live
Me to wherever it is
said,
you live? Are you going to
middle
drive over here?
management
How does that
doing
even-
middle
how does that even
management
work? I don't understand
things.
why people say that. You know, I just don't feel like you're actually committed to the Smash. I feel like you're just talking shit. You're just saying
I don't think you want to challenge him.
things. You're just talking on the internet. You don't mean it. Come on, come over to my house. Come on over here. I dare you. Are you gonna show up? Huh? I'm waiting. TikTok. Time to fuck.
Oh my god. This is what I would imagine.
Man, and then you upload a clip to 4 channels, and they see the color yellow on the floor, and then just locate the whole building. It's insane.
We are better.
Let's see. Nope. Let's see if we can find something that's not Asmongold's.
But you should probably take Squeaks.
To get ice cream?
Yeah.
Chad, should I take
or
Squeaks to get ice cream right now?
and then home.
I'll go drive him home. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like him a lot.
And I'll be here all by myself alone.
Oh,
Dark
God, let's
Souls.
farm the Sims, why don't we? Oh, I'm all alone. When you literally hang out
You know, that's a really good point. That's basically sim farming.
with people all day. Oh, I'm all alone by myself, and only Chad is there for me. Oh, boo.
Guilt tripping is sim farming. Based opinion. Oh, wait, we lost Netflix one. Okay, we need to see this.
In a battle, there's always a winner and a loser. And unfortunately, this time around, we have lost the holy war against Netflix. Netflix recently put the kibosh on password sharing in a move that I thought would be the downfall of the platform, since everyone in the world shares a Netflix account with many people. I thought this would just have the entire streaming service circling the drain, but I couldn't have been more wrong. My prediction was more incorrect than the people that thought the world was ending in 2012, because according to the latest data published this week by an analytics firm called Antenna, they've reported that Netflix has seen the biggest spike in subscriber signups.
Netflix. So. No, not the last.
Theta_live said, Let's
see it.
Theta_live said, people had one job.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Well, Netflix, like, this shit is kind of like politics, and people are fucking stupid. Look, there is something called pirating movies. It's not hard. Most of the times, the companies have to go after you in order to actually for you to be punished, which, imagine going after millions of people. Basically, it's not hard. I do it all the time. A lot of other people do it all the time. Sometimes, of course, some other times we used to steal accounts too. Like, it's not hard. Man. This is, I need some copium now.
Since they started tracking that data in 2019. When I first read that report, I legitimately did a Mr. Beast thumbnail of, like, actual shock, because I was completely convinced that once people were kicked off their Netflix accounts that they were sharing with so many others, they wouldn't pay to sign up again and just shell out big clams for a service that has such a weak catalog.
People are just so fucking desperate. But they're not desperate for, how should I say, efficiency. They're desperate for conveniency. Once something becomes inconvenient, they will pay anything to get that convenience back. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And this is why the big corporations out there get to control people. Easy.
Like, what the fuck is there to even watch on Netflix? Unless you're a huge fan of The Hype House, or Tall Girl 1 and 2 of the Tall Girl Cinematic Universe, or, God help you, Big Mouth. If you watch Big Mouth.
Yeah, besides, Netflix actually does not have any, like, good shows. Except for Shrek. but that's about it.
Consider this an intervention. You need professional help. That show is criminally awful. Like, I just didn't see a reason why people would, fork over big doubloons to re-sign up to Netflix when there's really nothing worth watching on there right now. Aside from the 1 or 2 times a year where they actually do have something good on their platform, like Stranger Things, for example. But that doesn't come around often. That's like a winter solstice,
I haven't watched
right? Like,
Stranger Things. I have no intentions.
Around just to watch those 2 decent productions that they introduce. So I was just very surprised that so many people signed up again after getting kicked off. In fact, to go a bit deeper, who remembers the hit series Resident Evil on Netflix, the original?
I haven't seen that either. I have actually trust issues when it comes to like series based video games or live action anime. I have trust issues towards that, so I just don't watch it.
Production that was an insulting mess to the actual franchise that it was borrowing from. Well, I think that the way that show talks about Umbrella Corporation is really apt for Netflix itself. But instead of Umbrella Corporation creating the T virus, Netflix is creating the P virus, because all of their shows are P. Actual fucking urine quality productions that are infecting the viewers into thinking that they need to be paying for the service.
Exactly.
You don't. Let me be the light in the darkness here. You don't have to be paying fucking $8, $15, or $20 a month for Netflix now that you've been kicked off the account that you've been sharing with for the last decade. You got spit in your face from Netflix. You don't have to wipe it off and say, thank you, can I have some more? Out of every major streaming service, aside from jokes like...
Look, now we get back to the point. People are fucking stupid. It's that safety people have. That's once they lose, they start panicking. They don't know what to do. Oh my god! And they do anything to get it back. They don't even have to use the service. They just need it because it was a part of them. Man. Society today. We live in a society.
Peacock. Netflix has perhaps the weakest catalog.
Yeah.
You do not have to be paying $8, $15, or $20 a month in order to have access to a...
Bro. Actually, another bad streaming site, which has better catalog, Paramount. Now that's bad. When Paramount has a better streaming catalog than Netflix, that's some sad stuff.
A fucking snooze fest on Netflix. You don't. But we have lost this war. This clearly was a very successful move from Netflix. This worked out extremely well for them. Password sharing on Netflix was more common than the cold, so I just really was under the impression that when you take that away, I think the number was 100 million accounts were password sharing. So when you kick off that many people, I just did not expect such a large percentage of them to come back like all happy, and especially not this quickly. Like, they got kicked off and then lickety-split signed up immediately again. So it really worked out for them, but I wish that it didn't, because they've for so long encouraged password sharing, and I really don't like the way that they're going about the crackdown on password sharing. There's definitely better ways that aren't as costly to families that have multiple people across multiple households. You don't have to charge fucking per person, and it's extremely strict on exactly how it all works. I've gone over the specifics of it in a couple of videos before, so I'm not just going to keep repeating myself. I'm just surprised. Like, I'm just out here befuddled at how successful this has been for Netflix. Now, I would like to mention that they have received a lot of cancellations as well. They've seen an increase in cancellations, but the new signups are outpacing those by a wide margin.
Oh god.
Netflix received nearly 100,000 daily signups on May 26th and May 27th already.
Well, I guess the corporal guys is gonna get the champagnes now. Woohoo! Fucking hell, that's so... Oh, Netflix is probably one of the most... What's happening to websites these days? Man. With Netflix, Twitch, fucking Twitter, everything is going to hell these days. And the shitty places are just getting shittier. And in new places where there's supposed to be beacons of hope, have dark backgrounds to them. Like let's say for example, you have, oh yeah, it's cool all the things Kick do, but they also have a lot of dirt on them, and there's actually a really solid opinion to say that the dirt on Kick, for example, the streaming website, outweighs the merits. We did actually, it was actually covered that a lot of the income to Kick was through gambling, through the sponsorships. Basically, a lot of well, you have streamers like Trainwreck, and all of those. They help keeping Kick up, but also at the same time, due to them having less strict guidelines, it's easier for sponsorships to get supported on this website. But then again, of course, that helps revenue. But then again, and then with people like Aiden Ross that Kick absolutely loves, and I've always asked myself about Aiden Ross. Is he brain damaged? Is there something? Because I know I've actually seen like people who are just mentally not working. You know, like how could you say? I don't have a really strong wording for that. About getting well, cancel myself. But small brain. We could say that. It's kind of like, I don't know. He's so stupid and gullible. Stupid and gullible. Stupid and gullible. Yeah. He's just, man. Why keep him? I think if you sacrificed Aiden Ross, threw him under the bus, you could gain a lot more streamers. But in the end, Kick is not a streaming service, it's a business. And a business needs to have a better offer. How to say? Pro one, evil for lesser one. Like, a less quick Kick has a better like trade offer, they're not gonna throw Aiden Ross under the bus. It is how it is. And problem is Aiden Ross is a pretty formidable in terms of size and income. So yeah. That's the issue about Kick. It's a business, but it is how it is. But yeah, let's continue.
And it's just absolutely popping off for their bottom line right now. So it always sucks to lose, but unfortunately, you just gotta be humble even in defeat. Sometimes you just take a bite of that BLT sandwich. Hold the B and T, it's just a fucking L sandwich. And that's one of those cases here. I do think that this is also going to be wildly detrimental for every other streaming service, because on every streaming service, most people are sharing passwords. You know, spoiler alert, everyone is sharing passwords when possible.
Yeah.
Now that the Netflix crackdown has been extremely financially successful for the company, I do envision very soon there will be crackdowns on every other platform as well. So password sharing might be a thing of the past. I feel like it's going to be outlawed across the board on streaming services, and that fucking sucks. All I can really hope for now is that the way that the other streaming platforms crack down on password sharing isn't as strict as Netflix. Hopefully there's some wiggle room for families to actually be able to share passwords to some degree, as opposed to charging so.
I don't think Disney Plus will do that. Because Disney Plus is already vulnerable, a streaming service. And they've basically been forced. I don't think Disney Plus or HBO will do that. Not at least not at first. I think they will probably be one of the last streaming services to do that. And that's because of their economy. their HBO almost went bankrupt. They had to cut off a lot of shows just to survive. And Disney Plus has basically just been losing money. And that might actually become increased. Basically, they can't like critically lose a lot of money like in an instant and then gain it slowly back up right at this point at the moment. There has been talks about Disney selling like Lucasfilms, you know, the Indiana Jones franchise and Star Wars, but that's just insider info right now at the time. I'm not gonna cross my fingers if that happens. Disney is the kind of people who they fuck a lot. They fuck things until they're used up, like a used condom, and they throw it away. But yeah, I hope Disney sells Star Wars. I really hope, but I'm too careful to believe, you know? There is sources out there. If you want me to show the sources, feel free to ask. I can put up a YouTube video with some sources from it. There was this film producer as this insider who talks about it. While we get to hear the board meetings. Insider's probably investor himself. But yeah, as a big Star Wars fan, seeing what has happened since Disney bought up Star Wars, I'm too cautious. I don't want to get any hopes, to be honest. I'm just so sick and tired of everything. And now I just hear rumors that they screwed up Indiana Jones 5. Like, I really want to watch the movie, but I'm getting terrified now. For real. I didn't think the Crystal Skull was that bad. Actually, the worst movie for me, Indiana Jones movie for me, was Temple of Doom. But this is a second movie, and I feel that it was more like they didn't know what kind of direction they would have put Indiana Jones in. Was it an archaeologist or a James Bond type? And they tried a more James Bond-ish type approach for Indiana Jones in Temple of Doom. But and then they just went back with the archaeologist historian and for the rest of the movies. Which is why I think Crystal Skull is actually a lot better than Temple of Doom. Or not a lot, a little better. Even though Crystal Skull was a shit show. But yeah. It is just really sad to see all these good things come to an end. But look, I haven't seen the movie, so it's too early for me to give judgments about Indiana Jones 5. I heard some critics say they were really careful and made just a careful end to the franchise, and if that is so, then that's something I can live with, at least. Just don't fuck something up. I tell you, be careful about making movie franchises. It's so easy to fuck up, and sometimes it's like sometimes you intentionally fuck it up.
So much money for a big family or a family that's across multiple households. So that's something we're just gonna have to wait and see on. But I do think...
Oh, the video is over. Okay. Fela, you still there? I need to show you something. Just need to confirm that you're still there, so I can show you it. Eating mukbang at 7-Eleven. Yeah, I was considering starting mukbang streams. Just in case paranormal experience. Oh, okay. I want to see it, but I also know how much controversy Sam has behind him. Let's just put it in watch later. But yeah, I want to see it, but I know also all the controversy Sam Hyde is in. He's been a controversial person from like the whole beginning. But that's most like that's more or less his humor. It's sick. It's a sick sense of humor where he tries to make his jokes as real as possible, but then it's just all satire. Make the satire look real. He trolls iDubbbz really real good about that. He hired an actress to pretend to be his girlfriend with like a drug problem. Meanwhile, and then he rented a trailer park to live in, so iDubbbz will believe that he was like living like real shady. And then he just says, this is all staged. It just blows iDubbbz's mind, and yeah, they never forgave Sam for that. Which was kind of funny. A Chinese vessel illegally salvaged HMS. Oh shit! That's actually a big deal. HMS Prince of Wales was destroyed by Japanese. I've seen this. Superfood tier list, so we can see a little of it.
On today's episode of What's Going On with Shipping, World War II shipwreck.
Like, this is a big deal. HMS Prince of Wales was one of the most technologically advanced British ships during the Second World War. And critically injured the Bismarck. Which is a big deal because Bismarck was the German super ship. Well, the Nazi super ship. I don't like saying like in World War the Germans. No, I say the Nazis because I think Germans and Nazis two separate things. They're not the same. I really don't like to say, oh, the Germans invaded. No, the Germans didn't invade. The Nazis invaded. Two different things. It's not the German army. It's Nazi army. If it was World War I, then we could say the German. But that's just my opinion.
Shipwrecks have disappeared. I'm your host, Sal Mercogliano.
Wait.
On today's episode of What's Going On with Shipping, World War II shipwrecks have disappeared. I'm your host, Sal Mercogliano. So, those of you who have watched this channel before know I'm a maritime historian, former merchant mariner. But one of my degrees I obtained was a master's in maritime history and nautical archaeology from East Carolina University. So nautical archaeology is really important to me. I find it a great tool to understand history and what happened in battles and the development of cultures and civilizations. Well, there's been a story ongoing for almost a decade now about wrecks in Southeast Asia being pillaged, looted, and just completely disappearing. And we have a rehash of that this past week. So I'm going to give you the background on the story and talk about what's happening right now. If you're new to the channel, hey, take a moment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you'll be alerted about new videos as they come out. All right, let's get into this story. So this is a story back from 2016, NPR. Dutch World War II era shipwrecks have mysteriously disappeared. So in February of 1942, the Japanese were on their offensive. They were taking out Southeast Asia. They were taking what is modern-day Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, with the objective to seize natural resources. And to do that, they were basically usurping the British, the Australians, the Dutch, the Americans that were in this region. And a series of battles were fought, including one of the most infamous, which is the Battle of the Java Sea. And in that battle, many vessels were lost or would be lost as a result of it, including this vessel right here, the Dutch cruiser De Ruyter. And in 2016, evidence showed that the wreck of the De Ruyter, along with several others they identify as the Java and the Kortener, I believe that's the way you say it, have all disappeared. Basically, the wrecks were no longer there. They had basically been wiped off the map, and raising the issue of what happened to them. That rose issues to this story, a Guardian story. This is in 2017, the world's biggest grave robbery, Asia's disappearing World War II shipwrecks. This story, and I'll have links to all the stories in the show notes, is fantastic because it really goes into detail talking about what's happening. So, lots of times with wrecks, you have to worry about scavengers going on the wreck and taking objects. And, they want to take a memento, a souvenir. That's not what this is. These vessels are being salvaged and used for their scrap metal. So these are vessels sunk before the atomic bombs, meaning this is unradiated metal. And that is a very rare commodity. There are wrecks at the bottom of Scapa Flow from when the Germans scuttled the High Seas Fleet in 1919. And those have been used, and a lot of that metal is used in medical machinery and for medical sciences. Those wrecks are unique because there's not crews on those vessels. Those ships were scuttled, so none of the crews died and were entombed in the vessels. These vessels in Southeast Asia, but are war cemeteries. They have the bodies of those who died on board. And what we're seeing now are these wrecks are disappearing. And this story does a great job of going into it. And initially, it was believed to be fishermen that were going in to some of these wrecks, but now we're seeing something out that these vessels are being salvaged for their metal. And all throughout this region of Southeast Asia, we're seeing that take place. And when you
I would say the HMS Prince of Wales is still British property. So suddenly, them looting that, it should be a political outcry, to be honest. This is outrageous. Imagine going to, let's say, your grandparents, and then somebody just steals a tombstone. That's basically what this is. Steals a tombstone and say, no, I need this for my new table. The fuck you don't. The fuck you don't. Oh my fucking god. This is actually... This is serious. This is real bad.
You go in here, they have a great chart here where they show some of the British ships that have been the subject of this: the Exeter, the Encounter, the Electra, Repulse, and Prince of Wales. The latter two we're going to talk about here in a minute. But then you come to this chart, which is a really good one, which shows you depth of water, and it shows you ships that have been salvaged and ships at risk. So, for example, the HMS Jupiter, where at least 100 sailors have died, is a ship that is potentially at risk. This is in 2017. They show a ship here, the USS Pope, a flush deck destroyer. This is one of the 4 stacked destroyers. That vessel has been salvaged, and all the Americans who were entombed on them were basically disappeared. 3 Japanese vessels, which sank off the coast of Borneo, have been done. And then as you get deeper and deeper here, you see other vessels that have been subjected to this: Prince of Wales, Repulse, the Australian cruiser, the Perth, the U.S. cruiser, the Houston, and a slew of Dutch cruisers, including the De Ruyter and the Java, which have now basically disappeared. And what the Guardian talked about in 2017 is what's being done, and how they're sending down divers down to this area, especially the vessels that were in shallower water. They would plant explosives on the vessel, break the vessel up, and then use these vessels with these large kind of clam buckets on board.
Well, there you have the Chinese. God damn it. Always think they have no side of morality or ethics. And it's been like this since the Mongolian Empire, actually. Never change. Always like that. Nobody will stand accountable for this, because they have nukes. Oh, we start crying about it. Oh, okay. They just go and take Taiwan and nuke us.
Typical. To shovel in the material and salvage it, and they're scooping up not just the metal, but what's remains of the crew. There's a story over on the Australian National Maritime Museum about the HMAS Perth. And Perth was a cruiser that fought alongside the Americans, the British, the Dutch, and the Australians in what was known as the ABDA Command. Fought at the Battle of Java Sea, and then while the vessel was trying to extricate itself from the Java Sea alongside USS Houston, the ships were sunk. And according to the diving on Perth, large vessels of this ship have disappeared. The entire bow section of the vessel is missing, along with parts of the bottom of the vessel. The vessel's on its side. And large sections of the bottom are missing, meaning that this ship is being actively salvaged. And this is a war cemetery, a tomb for those sailors on board. And it's being done. Now, this is back in 2017 we were hearing these reports. Well, here's story 2023, just this month. UK Royal Navy distressed and concerned by illegal Chinese salvage of World War II wrecks. There was a report of this vessel, a Chinese vessel, that was over the site of HMS Repulse and...
You see, that's honestly, it's disgusting. Like, you always see all of this, and then there's this, like, fucking nation first policy. Man, I'm just so sick and tired of hearing all these politics. Like, look, shittiest places in the world: United States, China, and Russia. Could we please make that meme if you close your eyes and then the nations just vanish, please?
Prince of Wales. This is the battle cruiser and battleship that were sunk by the Japanese right at the beginning of World War II in the Pacific, December 10th, 1941. And reports were that the vessel, the Chun Hung 68, was dredging that area and salvaging parts of the vessel. As a matter of fact, there were images that came out of guns and elements of the ship being offloaded. And this, of course, provoked a big reaction from the British government, from the Royal Navy, about the seizing of these vessels, the salvaging of these vessels, and the desecration of the war graves.
But it's British.
This story from Reuters over at Sea Captain, the Malaysians have detained that vessel linked to suspected illegal salvage of the World War II wrecks. You'll see right here in the story, a ship registered in Fuzhou, China, and carrying 32 crew failed to present anchoring permits during a routine inspection in waters off Malaysia's southern Johor state on Sunday. The Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency said authorities found scrap metal and cannon shells on the ship with further checks. And so the vessel has been seized and is currently being...
Okay, so Malaysia, they are the good guys. Okay, good to know. That's good to go.
Being held.
That's good to know.
Now, that raises into question who owns these wrecks and what is...
According to Chinese law, anything that is property by Chinese citizens or on Chinese ground is and always will be ultimately the property of the Chinese Communist Party, according to Chinese law. That's something important to know. This is written in the law. It can be seized by from the citizen because it is ultimately government property.
Is the legal status of the wrecks, and believe it or not, the legal status of wrecks is a little bit not clear. Let's put it that way. This story,
of course, it's not clear. Basically, the law states that it ultimately belongs to the government, but the government doesn't have to take accountability for this property. Basically, imagine that like this. Somebody can say they own it, even though ultimately the government owns it. So the person who says they own it, they technically have to take responsibility for it, but that leaves basically space to do a lot of shady stuff, which is what they do.
Story, which was done over the Carnegie Foundation, is probably one of the best ones I found on this. So there's a treaty, what's called UNCLOS, the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, and the UN Convention on the
United Nations is a joke. They don't do shit because they can't.
law of the sea specifically states under Article 95 and 96 how warships are owned in perpetuity by nations. They have something called sovereign immunity and therefore don't fall under the rules and regulations of other nations. What is not clear is about the status of wrecks. Now, within the United States, there's a clear law about this. Within U.S. territorial waters and within our economic exclusion zone, there's a treaty with that, but there's not a treaty that spans the entire globe on this. And this article talks about that. Now, there was an attempt by the Institute of Law to basically get a new treaty. There was a meeting in 2015 in Tallinn, Estonia, with an attempt to get a resolution passed that would deal with this. Basically, the idea is to define what a wreck is, to identify what a sunken state ship is, and most importantly, to put the respect in that even though the vessel is sunk in territorial waters or within the economic exclusion zone or in international waters, those vessels remain the property of the flag that flew from them.
Yeah.
So Prince of Wales and Repulse, for example, although they're within the Malaysian EEZ, would remain British property and territory, and only the British government could decide what happens to it. Obviously, that is not happening. Instead, what we're seeing is illegal salvage taking place out in the world's oceans. This steel is really valuable.
What I think they should do, they should have warships that's that like protect these graves at all time. I know that's going to cost a lot of money, but hey, what would you do if your ancestors were under threat of being desecrated, of being forgotten? I would protect my family. What will you do?
It's being salvaged up, it's being scooped up, the wrecks are being desecrated, and there's not a lot of enforcement being done. When the British first learned about this back in 2016, 2017, they sent out survey teams to go resurvey the wrecks. There's satellite imagery that oversees the areas involved, but it involves enforcement, and more importantly, it involves treaty issues. Now, remember, before the United States gets all big and heavy about this, we have never ratified UNCLOS. We're one of the few nations that have not ratified the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. So it really doesn't do anything for us to say anything because we're not a signatory to the convention. We follow the convention, whereas other nations don't. China, for example, which this ship belongs to that was doing the illegal salvage, is a signatory to UNCLOS, but they don't follow UNCLOS. So the irony of it all, U.S. doesn't sign the treaty, we follow it. The Chinese sign it, they don't follow it. This is a dicey issue because it's dealing with the remains of wrecks. And there's a thin line, obviously, between archaeology and salvage. Salvage is purely monetary. Archaeology is monitoring, cataloging, and trying to find the history out. That is a much different thing than salvage. And this needs to be clarified. There needs to be enforcement against illegal salvage of vessels sunk with bodies on board. Because if this is happening in Southeast Asia, it's happening in other parts of the world. And there are a lot of vessels sunk on the bottom of the oceans with the bodies of sailors from many nations around the world. So, hope you enjoyed today's story. If you did, take a moment.
I think it's horrible. Absolutely insane. Okay.
Put it in some protein shakes of mine sometimes. That's smart. Swears you can't taste it.
What's it? Why is it called superfood?
Are we tier listing this? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Is it on flavor?
It's
not
on,
like
it's
how
on
good
taste,
it is for us?
yeah. Or if you get like a real big boost of health benefits, like if your heart rate.
Right, let's
Fake video. Okay. Ooh.
Josh,
I will give some critique before I see the video. This is $2 a plate. This is not $2 for the whole stew. Well, usually that's how people treat it. I can't be wrong for this video. Let's take a look.
College student, I can't afford this and make that. Well, that's what this stew is for. It has class and history, it costs this much, and it utilizes the dietary composition of a college student. That is but cheaper.
Okay. Go ahead. It looks good. I'm gonna give you that. But how can you get so much meat for that little price?
Okay, now listen up. This isn't just about college students, obviously. I just wanted to use that as a caveat to the point that it utilizes two of the main sort of dietary choices of a college student. That would be American cheese and ramen noodles. There you go. You see, this is a dish that was created during wartime. Amazing flavors emerged. They utilized what they had, and what those things were like Spam, hot dogs, ramen, American cheese. It almost feels like a college student meal. And it's cheap. And this is but cheaper, so let's make this.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this very simple. Follow this recipe first, but understand that many of these beautiful ingredients can be changed to suit your wallet or preference. It's very much of a use what you've got soup. Let's start by making our soup base. Combine 2 tablespoons or 35 grams of gochujang. Find this stuff at most grocery.
So 2 tablespoons is a few cents.
Stores, 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of white distilled vinegar, 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of soy sauce, a small splash. Oh.
You know, I don't want to see this video anymore. I proved my points. I stand by what I said.
Restoration videos are faked.
Thanks to Sunny V2, we all know the unfortunate truth of most primitive building videos being completely bogus.
This.
But what if I told you the problem with staged content goes much, much deeper? And that
the thing is that most things that you see on YouTube are probably fake.
Yeah.
Majority of restoration videos are faked. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be investigating the cruel and deceitful world of fake restoration videos. And before we go any further, here's just a quick disclaimer that this video does get very disturbing. And if you're sensitive to topics relating to animals, I suggest you proceed.
Is this something I can watch? Has anybody seen this? Is this like there's nothing that's like fucking get me.
I think I'm safe because he sees
Twitch things, right? You'll be fine. I'll watch it. All right. It's lit.
With caution. Restoration videos have been a viral staple on YouTube for over 3 years, with the niche having several subcategories. The most common variant involves a creator discovering a rusty, aged, or seemingly naturally damaged item, and then documenting
that looks like battery acid to me.
The steps of restoring it back into its intended form. The content grabs viewers' attention by showing a thumbnail featuring an extremely corroded and damaged item, begging the question of what it would look like if it were to be brand new. But this is exactly where the fault lies.
Give me a
extremely
second.
corroded and damaged item, begging.
Hold up. There's no way an Xbox could be this fucked up this early. Like that looks like something that you get out of fucking
the war.
Like a Blackbeard's sunken pirate ship 500 years ago. This was on the Titanic. This is a pirate's Xbox. The fuck?
Begging the question of what it would look like if it were to be brand new. But this is exactly where the fault lies. And whilst from a first glance this content is generally seen as harmless, it's often not realized by the viewer that in many cases the creator is deliberately damaging or even just painting over the item.
By the way, the Blackbeard thing was 300 years ago.
Steal your attention. There are 2 primary categories of fake item restoration videos: strong fakes and mild fakes. The strong variant is when the item either has cosmetic rust painted on or is covered in dirt or mud in order to give the appearance of decay, eroding, or like it's been left outside or submerged in water for years. There's a huge amount of these videos on YouTube, not only about weapons, but also on tech and shoes. It's almost like some of these tech videos aren't even trying to hide the fact that it's staged, going as far as submerging and washing the technology in water.
Who the fuck washes technology in water? We might have the same reaction.
I thought you couldn't do that.
Exactly.
Oh, it's water cooling. Yeah, true.
The second variant of fake item restoration videos are called mild fakes. The mild fake variant is harder to tell from the strong fakes, as the damage is usually real. So if the damage is real, then you're probably wondering why these videos are fake to begin with. But that can be simply explained by the fact that the creator is destroying the items off camera by exposing them to chemicals such as hydrogen peroxide that
Yeah, you fuck them up and then you fix them.
massively speed up the process of rust growth.
Right.
And whilst this particular variant is often respected more due to the creator actually restoring the item, it still should be noted that they are destroying the items to begin with. But how would one even know if an item restoration video was faked in the first place? Well, this is Backyard Ballistics. Their restoration channel has been creating genuine restoration videos for the past 11 months, with some of the videos having between 3.1 and 6 million views. On the 6th of September 2022, Backyard Ballistics would publish a video titled Most Restoration Videos Are Fake, where he would go in depth on how to spot fakes, specifically in the knife and gun niche.
The object is altered through a process different than natural decay phenomena. In its most common form, the item is covered in a mixture of dyes, pigments, binders, and
Yeah, that looks fake.
usually tailored to look like some form of corrosion product.
Yeah.
It's basically painted over. For example, there is no reason for a plastic or rubber piece to become rust-colored, nor for a steel object.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
How could a tire have rust on it?
Metallic.
I don't think that's how it works.
Tie.
That's a good point.
Object to develop green or bluish corrosion products. If you see a steel object with green stuff on it, then what you're looking at is most certainly fake. Steel's product of corrosion in a natural environment can be of any shade of orange, red, brown, and black, but not green, blue, or bright yellow.
Silver
Another thing
oxidizes.
that could give away one of these fakes is the presence of uncovered areas that have been missed during the application of fake rust. For example, a sling's weevil could leave a shadow during spraying, and there's no natural process that would leave such an appearance. So we can conclude with high confidence that we're looking at some form of fake rust. Mild fakes are harder to tell apart, but they're also less of a scam. What happens is that the content creator takes an item in good or fair condition and subjects it to the same decay processes that can occur naturally, often in an environment that causes them to happen over a much shorter period.
They fuck it up themselves.
This still means that guns or items in good conditions are deliberately damaged for the purpose of making a restoration video, but at least the damage is realistic and the recovery process genuine. In other words,
I feel like that's not really so bad.
That's okay, because you're basically doing what you're stating. You're restoring the objects because it's real. You're just doing it yourself. Like that part, I think is okay, that they're deliberately destroying the object to restore it. It's worse when you're faking it, but I don't think that's really faking it. Like, you're not here to buy like an artifact from the medieval ages to restore. You're just restoring items. So yeah, that's okay.
I think that this kind of stuff is only, like, the mild fakes is like, who cares?
Yeah.
You're showing the process. I think the only one
Exactly.
that I can say is, like, bad for sure is if you're actually if you're legitimately faking it completely.
Yeah,
and the reason why is because people will take the way that it was restored on that video as the way it can be restored in real life.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Also, some of these people might have a restoration business that they use these videos as advertisement for.
Oh shit.
So those are the only two reasons why why it's actually bad.
And still learn something useful from the video. The accelerated aging process is done properly. It's practically impossible to distinguish it from a natural one. It's a bit like artificial diamonds. They are made in a lab setting over the course of a few days instead of millions of years in the Earth's mantle. But if you do them right, the end result is practically undistinguishable. If the neglect that caused the decay happened over a relatively short period of time, the difference between genuine and fake is even more blurred.
So with that in mind, many of the viral restoration videos begin to look very suspicious.
Right.
A great example of a bogus
Is that a PS? Nah, I think I believe that one.
restoration channel is Restoration and Metal. Their YouTube channel has gained over 117 million views across their content.
That's
and
a lot.
in their video titled Antique Guitar Old Restoration, this is about as obvious as they get, as they're
How's
going
that?
to make almost every mistake a fake restoration
That looks fake.
What's that?
For starters, they randomly find this broken guitar in their garden covered in mud. They
Okay.
clean it
What the
up,
fuck?
and then they use instant noodles in order to fix the hole. But the real cherry on top, well, that was the fact that they put the tuning strings on backwards. One might argue that restoration restoration videos aren't particularly bad, mainly due to the fact that they are essentially harmless and entertaining for the viewer. But by looking a little bit deeper into the niche, that statement simply doesn't hold true. Because recently several channels have been thriving from animal restoration videos.
No.
Fat cat. Oh god.
Oh god. Fuck. Oh no.
But this only brings up more questions, such as how can animals be restored, and how could this even be staged? Well,
easily.
Well, that's pretty easy. You just wound the animals, use a little glue, stab them a few times, break their neck, and then restore them on YouTube. That's how they do it. And it's horrible.
Introduce you to barnacles. Barnacles are small marine creatures that stick onto rocks, boats, and sometimes even turtles. And with the rise of quote oddly satisfying videos, barnacle removal videos began gaining millions of views on YouTube. And what people are willing to do when it comes to making money is truly horrifying.
Oh, they're gonna put barnacles on a fucking turtle? Who does that? Bro, just go rob a 7-Eleven like a normal person. Leave the turtle out of it. He's just trying to live his life. Like, holy fuck.
Only grow on sea turtles.
I'm disgusted.
Sea turtles, these scumbag creators have begun staging the content using freshwater turtles.
What the?
They do this by literally.
Why do people? I'm sorry. I'm a person who don't have enough heart to do something like that to a turtle. But these people, they're monsters. They do it and then they swim in money. Absolutely horrible.
Gluing barnacles, seashells, and dirt onto their shells, and then proceed to scrape it off their shells with
The thing is, like, I don't know if the turtle feels pain in its shell, but bro,
It does. It does feel pain.
bro, if I saw something that, bro, he not having a good time. Like, can we just admit that? Like, he is not fucking liking that at all.
The problem is that most of the time also, even though it causes horrible physical trauma, it might also cause permanent physical damage.
Objects. Due to the turtles having nerve endings in their shell, the process of scraping off glue
There we go.
objects feels extremely painful for the poor turtle.
Yeah,
And
I guarantee you. Like, this isn't like putting glue on your hand, letting it dry, then peeling it off. Bro, like, they're taking this shit off with a knife.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is ghoulish. Oh.
only damages their outer shell, but also causes internal trauma. Investigations done by YouTuber New England Reptile revealed that there was one main person behind most of these videos.
Oh
and what's
my
even
God.
worse is that they kept using the same freshwater turtles over and over again.
Oh my God.
It just gets worse and worse. That's so... Oh my god.
They're evil. Absolutely evil.
What the fuck, man?
Why do they... People like that actually deserves to
Oh my
be
God,
violently beaten up.
That's so weird, man. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, but I'm not really a person who believes in violence, but if you continuously torture a creature for your own money, because you want to gain more money, so you basically find the same creature every single time and hurt it, I'm sorry, but you deserve to get violently attacked physically. Just a fucking poke. Ah. This ruined me.
So after downloading and scrubbing through nearly 200 barnacle removal videos,
You know, like, I wouldn't be opposed to YouTube having a rule against shit like this.
Yeah. Why doesn't YouTube have a rule against animal abuse?
Like animal restoration videos, things like that. I actually wouldn't be opposed to that.
No, but then YouTube doesn't get
Well, I see it all the time.
revenue.
It's the same thing with the dog rescues. Yeah, isn't that animal
Yeah.
cruelty? It is, but like
Exactly.
the thing is, like, you can never prove that the barnacles were on there and that they put the barnacles on there. Because even if you prove that the barnacles were put on there by a person, you can't prove it was the person that did the video. So, like, you can never really prove that this person did it to the turtles unless you see them doing it. So
We need
you
to-
have to not allow all of it categorically. And, like, for example, like the Guinness Book of World Records stopped taking records for fat cats because people kept feeding their cats a bunch of food to get their cats in Guinness Book of World Records.
And then it died.
Once again, ghoulish.
Yeah.
But they do it. But it's okay because he's a heckin' chonkerino.
Oh my god.
I don't see this. You know, I've watched some of these videos, and it's like they're nice videos to see, but like this is just kind of.
It is too much.
Like as soon as people start doing this, here's the problem: is like as soon as people realize they can do this, more and more people are gonna start doing it. And these videos are like normie clickbait. And
Yeah.
because they're normie clickbait, they're always going to be popular. Because there's always a new 60-year-old grandma that's not in tune with it being fake. So it's like, and like you get it with these people, right? It's like they're trying to make money and they're doing it like this.
There comes a point where making money is wrong. Seriously.
And like you can't expect people to not try to make money. You know, like you can't expect them to not try. Like they're gonna make money. You can pretend like, oh, they shouldn't do that, but they will.
Yeah, exactly.
People that care for the animals will likely continue even without the video, so it only stops people that do it for money. That's true, and also they could have the videos on their website or something like that. And I think, honestly, you could even have, like, I do think YouTube straight up does need to do something about this. I want to watch the video, but, like, I'll talk about this a bit after this.
I've come to the conclusion that 99% of these videos are made by the same person. There's just one creep doing this. I've spotted about 6 different species of turtles used in these videos. After a while, I started to notice something truly disturbing, and I wasn't at all surprised. They're using the same turtles over and over again. And I know this because I spend entirely too much time hyper-focusing on things most people wouldn't. Just imagine returning home after every trip to the beach, just to have the stuff glued back on your shell, so it can be scraped off.
Oh my god.
From a sharp blade to a fork the next day.
And with comments on these videos such as, it's so nice to see kind people like you helping out these little turtles.
Well, how the fuck does Naomi know? She just got Naomi Lopez. She's just a nice lady with her cute little cat here.
Yeah.
It's probably her cat. She pets the cat. She loves that little kitty. What the fuck does she know? How would she possibly imagine this?
It seems like most people don't understand the disgusting and evil nature behind the content they are consuming, but with
Yeah.
the rise of the content's virality,
Yeah.
it would only be a matter of time before total experts would catch on. And on the 10th of November 2022,
What
a
the
channel by the
fuck,
name of
man?
Dan the Total Man would create a video exposing a
this.
channel named Ocean Sea, which at the time was gaining millions of views from harming the defenseless turtles.
This is a freshwater species from Papua New Guinea and New Zealand that they glued, and it has a soft shell, not a soft shell turtle, but its shell is soft and leathery, and they glued barnacles to the shell to make this fake video. That is so twisted. Not only that,
Oh
but
my
they're putting them in
God.
the ocean. They're literally letting them swim around in salt water. That's not
What
good
the
for them.
fuck?
This is a freshwater species. They're burning its freaking eyeballs. Not to mention the skin problems that they can have from this. Look, it's leaving lesions. You're literally ripping the freaking skin off the shell of the turtle here because they glued the barnacles to this fly river turtle. Are you actually kidding me? And on the hard-shelled animals, at least, you know, it's really uncomfortable, but usually they don't rip anything off. On this fly river turtle, they are quite literally
Torturing.
pulling, and then see how upset the turtle gets?
Dan the Total Man's video led to...
Holy fuck, man. This is so...
This is... Oh my gosh. Why do people do this? Why are PETA not going after these kind of people, huh? No, PETA only go around and kill people's pets, but when this shit happens, nah, PETA, they're not involved. If PETA stopped these criminals, then PETA would have a redemption story. But it don't. Because PETA doesn't care about shit like that, because animal activism, that's a joke. Man.
So weird. Like, what the fuck?
This is the shit PETA should be fixing.
Oh my god, this is
Hunting
fucked up.
for
It's hard
people
to
like
watch.
this.
It is. Just for a YouTube video, man. Like, it's not like this isn't like they're not doing this to like this isn't like an animal testing. It's gonna save lives. Like, it's just for a fucking YouTube video. The fuck.
Hundreds of viewers reporting the big channels who are posting their content, which luckily resulted in the bigger channels being terminated by YouTube. But this is the real world, and not all stories have happy endings, and in this case, that is especially evident, as the terminated channels began re-uploading their videos under new names. An example of one of these channels being Vast Ocean, who in the last 2 weeks has posted 91 videos amassing over 1.6 million views, gaining their channel over 61,000
Oh my god.
And by simply searching total barnacle removal on YouTube, you can see hundreds of these videos being uploaded every single day.
Oh my god, that's so fucking weird, man.
Thanks to Sunny V2, we all know the unfortunate truth.
I just like
This is insane.
that's so weird. Like, what the fuck? I'm sad not. Yeah, that's so nasty. Ban that shit? Yeah, what the fuck, man?
YouTube is never going to ban that
Sluggy's
shit.
Low life? No, I'm glad we watched this. Like, that just put me in a bad mood. Like, who the fuck does that to a turtle, man? It's a fucking turtle.
This is how we should make people go, literally. I have no words. It's insane. Absolutely. Let's change video. Cause nah.
Elden Ring was the first Souls game I ever beat, and now that I've finally beaten Sekiro, emphasis on finally, it's time to play the most.
Oh shit, that's true, but you gave me Sekiro. I need to play that.
Most requested Souls game I have ever gotten. Bloodborne! I know less about this game than I do any other Souls game. All I know is there's some dude named Ludwig, not that one, this human horse goat amalgamation creature. And it looks like
they kind of look the same though.
It eats children. And probably does. That and there's some cool hats in this game. Who's this guy? He's kind of drippy. I thought he was gonna have glowing red eyes. But no, he just decided not to have eyes at all. Oh my god! I didn't know there was a character creator. I guess I should have expected this. Just coming from Sekiro, I thought there was one set character in Bloodborne. Look at how handsome that man is. Can I zoom in on him? What a gentleman. Origin? Where's British? Okay, there's a lot that I don't know about this, but...
British, No, Troubled Childhood is American. Violent Past is British.
Waste of skin seems like the naked option. Yeah, you are nothing. Talentless. You shouldn't have been born. I'm gonna guess that milquetoast is the correct decision for the most default playthrough. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but hey, milquetoast, that's my favorite British breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow. Why does he look like Nicolas Cage a little bit? Am I crazy? Like, small chest, very small head, massive legs, just the biggest. Man is gonna look like Slenderman walking around through the back alleys. When they see me coming, they run. Light. There we go. Man is see-through. Transparent.
Dude, he looks like a young Christopher Lee.
We're gonna give him the leafy chin. Oh, wow. There we go.
Oh my
Now we're
god.
getting somewhere. Oh, that's perfect. Why am I allowed to do this? Why are you allowed to do this in Souls games? Oh, I can change his hair too. That might be a good idea. The Asmongold look, that's not bad either. Yeah, I think he'll fit right in with the general crowd.
Yeah.
In Bloodborne. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I think he's done. I think he looks great. Can I get a full body view? Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking good.
Beautiful.
And he roofied me. Typical old man behavior. The hell is that? That's my paralysis demon. That's what I see at 4 in the morning when I can't fall asleep. Okay. We chillin'? Oh, another cryptid's coming up. These things are relentless. This is nightmare fuel. What the fuck? E.T. E.T. go home. Now my character's look makes sense, right? I was possessed by the white gremlins, and this is what the result is. You understand? Typical Souls game behavior. Going backwards is always the best thing to do. Ah, see. Can't open it from this side, though. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Say less. I love pale blood. You can tell my character loves pale blood, considering he is the palest man to walk the earth. Oh, the little gremlin globules are giving me tips.
Oh.
Right hand weapon. Yeah, my fisticuffs. Okay, am I about to have to throw hands? I hear creatures. On guard, demon! Catch these fisticuffs! Am I supposed to have a weapon? Oh shit. Bro is catching these hands. I look like Gojo slapping the shit out of him. Hey, you guys got a weapon for me? At all? Don't tell me I actually have to throw hands. I have no weapons. Great. Great. It's fine. You know, I got +5 in exchange for a quarter of my health or something. Roll back. Roll it back.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Oh, okay. That was the obligatory Souls boss that you can't beat at the beginning. Well, you can, if you're good. If you get good. Now that's a scenic view right there. Mike
Yo.
seals the deal. An abandoned doll. That doll looks pretty lifelike to me. Is that Ronnie? Ronnie's predecessor? Bullets?
Yeah.
I have heard that there's guns in this game. That is something to look forward to. I don't know, beating the shit
Dark
out of
Souls
people
with guns.
seems kind of fun. Doesn't do as much damage, but I'm guessing it swings faster? Or maybe I'm making a bad decision. I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, now I get to choose my firearm. Pistol or blunderbuss? I think I'll go with the Glock. The pistol's like the standard choice. And a notebook so I can write down my my dreams about all of the cryptic horrors that I'm gonna see. Oh, maybe I use this. Oh. Oh my god, my lack of Souls knowledge is really showing. It's okay. It's okay, I figured it out.
You played Elden Ring, you fucking idiot.
Where are you at? Come here, dog. Yeah, yeah. Stay back. Demon. Ow. That's what's up. Oh, this will be great. Is there a poison swamp in this game? We've made it to London. There's Big Ben. We're here. The horse-drawn carriages. Everything's exactly as I imagined. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, you scared me. Alright. Carrying on.
Okay. This looks like Anne Orlando.
Excuse me?
Is that a Celtic beast?
My genuine reaction to that. Ooh, so lamps. Lamps are my bonfires. Pebble? Man, if I wanted pebbles, I would just pick them up off the street. Oh. No. I like having a gun. Just an average day in the streets of London. Wonder how many times that joke has been made. That's a big guy. Okay, we're gonna sneak up on him. Jeez, did I get stuck? Was I not supposed to be able to do that? Perfect game design. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh, it has a debug.
I'm supposed to use the gun like lined up with their attacks to stagger. That did definitely not stagger.
Ah, you died.
I've played on this PlayStation in like 5 years, and it is heating up my bedroom like a furnace. Why do I keep hitting up on the D-pad? It's like I never learn. Yeah, I never really do learn, do I? Oh, I staggered him. Quick! Ow! Oh my god, from behind too. Nope. Nope, this isn't fair. They're jumping me. One at a time, people. Dead. Fantastic. Molotovs. I love Molotovs. Give me some Molotovs to throw at the crowd. Wait for it. Huh! Oh yeah, huge. I hit the wrong guy. Hey, it worked out though. Hey, oh no, no, you're not supposed to have a gun too. This isn't America. You got a license for that, bro? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh my. Huh! Oh lord. I done gone pissed off the locals now. Ha! Molotov. Gotta be careful. Big axe man is scary. Quick, he's staggered. Go, go. Not the dogs. Man, every Souls game gotta have rabid dogs running around the streets, I swear. Blood vial, cocktail. Could you calm down for a second? I'm trying to collect my loot. Get off of there. If I hit up on the D-pad one more time, it's the Sekiro. It's the Sekiro that's doing it to me. It's gonna take a minute to break that habit. Hold up, there's an item over there.
I'm gonna watch this later.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired. Yo, I'm just hitting myself right now because I want to go to 7-Eleven in Japan. 7-Eleven in Japan. Indiana Jones final. Stop saying it. I don't want that to be true. It hurts so fucking much thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna watch that.
Bro, that's some G-mod.
Yeah, the tool gun just go boom.
How far did that go?
It just flopped down.
No, but it's like, where'd it come from?
It was probably like
Garage.
really windy and stormy the other day. Like there's rain on the floor, so it's probably on the roof and it was slowly falling.
Why would you just have a boat on your roof?
The graphics were set to max.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's a possum.
Hi, possum.
That's bread.
Hey, go, buddy.
Dude,
That's like Neo moment.
Oh.
Oh god.
He adds 5 extra horsepower. Okay.
Wow.
Why does he look like he did that with his mind? Meow.
Whoa!
Oh
That
shit!
goes all the way up.
forever delays.
Anna in a strong breeze.
Whoa.
Wait, that's actually like probably better than normal manual windows.
No, it's not.
You want to crank for like half an hour to roll up your window versus just pulling a seatbelt?
You're weak as f if you have to take half an hour to crank.
That's true. And also, like, this is like 0 or 100. There's no like light crack, you know, or like
No,
a
you
mid
could,
Yeah, like-
you could have like tie points.
What if I only want to roll my window down halfway?
Don't.
You, dude. You're like BMW and Mercedes. He has 5 butlers that he doesn't pay, by the way.
Yeah,
Slave labor.
they signed
Actual
up. They're, like,
slave
big fans of the
labor.
channel.
He pays them an exposure.
Who has a fucking butler's quarter, dude? Why do you have a
They
butler's quarter?
sleep in the closet.
This guy wakes up and has eggs Benedict every single morning.
And if the egg is not poached, oh my god, you don't even want to know.
Let's just say Brandon owns a gun. That's all we need to know.
Oh my god.
Cerró los ojos, amigo. Te cerró los ojos, Pancho.
Damn!
Good.
No, that. Oh my fucking god, that's so fucking me whenever I.
Yo.
Somebody else broke the other one.
Welcome to Finland.
Mikey's a bitch.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is not
The
good.
glass?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how I want my beer.
Oh my fucking god.
A little ear twist.
Oh no! Why'd you do
Dude,
What?
what are they?
No!
That's like those Japanese dogs that keep on appearing on Instagram. Bong. I mean, that's one way to make a hole.
There's literally a screw.
Oh shit, that's
for
me.
it. You just gotta screw it.
Shower time. That's
Chicks
not
are
how you
making
cook
a
that.
steak.
No, you gotta. That is not how you cook that.
You cooked us 5 ribeyes, and like half of them were raw.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. All right. I never claimed to be a professional chef. All right. I never claimed. I don't run a restaurant.
You were so
I don't.
misogynist.
There's a reason I like men. Okay. I don't run a restaurant. The health codes don't apply to me. You can either eat it or you don't want to.
This video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon is determined to prove you don't need to pay an arm and a leg for quality earbuds. Thanks to Raycon, you're paying half the price for the same quality as the competitors. I personally use Raycons a lot when I'm exercising because they have a perfect fit thanks to the custom gel tips and their water and sweat resistance. So when I'm dying and sweating like a pig in the Texas heat, my Raycons don't die. They also have a great isolating fit, which is very useful to tune out the music they play in the gym. But if you want to be able to hear things in your environment, Raycon has an awareness mode you can turn on to hear your surroundings so you can walk around in traffic and not get hit by a car. And they have 8 hours of playtime, so I never run out of charge. And once you pair them to your phone, they'll automatically connect every time you pull them out and put them in your ears. It is super convenient. Raycons also come in a variety of colors, so if you want a color match or something, you have the option. So what are you waiting for? Get your own pair of Raycon earbuds today using the link in the description, pin comment, or go to buyraycon.com/wildspartans to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. They don't got over 50,000 5-star reviews for nothing, boys. And supporting the sponsor supports me, so thank you to anyone who clicks the link in the description. And again, that link is buyraycon.com/wildspartans for 15% off your Raycon purchase. And thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring the video, and let's get back into it.
Oh no, that's not gonna end well. A POV.
Run!
You're never getting that back.
Run!
You're never getting that back. I love when dogs like their eyes go like sideways. That's me eating
I
ribeye,
thought there was
raw
more,
ribeye.
like, be more to that.
Just de-thaw it. Just de-thaw. Just de-thaw.
No, you have to unstick them first.
They'll unstick when you de-thaw. Oh.
Oh, that cat's dead.
Oh, there's a person.
How does...
He's just chilling.
Do you think everyone's seen them and they're just not acknowledging?
It's New York. No one gives a shit.
That's so cute. Oh my god. I want one. I want a red panda.
I'm gonna own 5.
He was filming. He surely knew.
Yeah.
Wait, honestly,
that shit's
food,
free
yeah.
now.
What is happening?
You gotta take the candle out. Take the candle. What is wrong with you?
No!
That shit better have been edible.
Probably wasn't.
Oh.
Hey?
Okay.
Yeah, cancer.
Oh.
Hey.
He's fine, YouTube.
Oh my god. Oh. I don't want my kids seeing that.
Oh no. What's on his face?
What the?
What happened, bro? He's preparing. It's a
Oh my god. Just leave
What?
them alone.
No.
Just leave them alone. Can we find another work environment to like troll people for?
Now reverse this and add the caption like me after a night at Taco Bell, and then like caption.
Damn.
Ew.
Is that poo water or is it just?
You know, I'm actually gonna do that now. Thank you for the idea. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna make a meme now. We're gonna make a meme.
Today I'm going to a Japanese convenience store and we're gonna find out how good their food is. And trust me, it's better than you think.
Okay. We're gonna kill our CPU after this. Yeah, sure, we can start watching
Today I'm going
this.
to a Japanese convenience store and we're gonna find out how good their food is. And trust me, it's better than you think. To have the best dinner of my life, I came to 7-Eleven, one of the biggest convenience store chains in Japan, and they're supposed to have all kinds of amazing food. Let me get myself a basket. Okay, so what do they have in Japanese convenience stores? Well, they sell pretty much everything that you need in everyday lives except for friends and family. I think you get those from vending machines.
You don't
More
need
than
them.
anything, they're known for their amazing food. And a lot of these bento boxes were only $4 to $5. I don't know what you think, but I think that's a very reasonable price.
Ooh.
Especially considering how good these look. There are some dorky items like the pink antlers, or ginger, some sliced octopus teacher that's supposed to be very intelligent, but somehow tragically ended up in 7-Eleven for a few dollars. I guess they're not that smart after all. And as expected, they got a ton of alcohol as well. I was kinda surprised to find Korean soju here. It's honestly kinda overrated, but maybe Japanese people taste K-drama in this.
Yeah.
I also thought these sake bottles were kinda neat. They make sake look so harmless, like some strawberry jam. Check out this tiny bottle of sake. You can drink this to activate the ultimate ability of a drunk Asian man called domestic
Yo,
violence.
let's
I don't
go.
have that ability though. I'm more of a healer than a warrior, you know? Alright, let me stop fooling around and actually pick up some food for dinner. I gotta say, there's one thing that makes Japanese convenience stores special, and that is the range of options for good food. No way. They have Korean kimbap as well. Go Korea. The sandwich looks pretty good, but if I want sandwich, my mom can make that. Might as well get things that are more Japanese while I can. I feel like I really must try this microwavable ramen. It was 650 yen, which is like $5. It's kinda expensive for me if you ask me, but I heard really great things about the convenience store ramen. I'd like some rice to go with the ramen, so I think I'm gonna pick up this moz katsudon. They got all these healthy options here too. Not that I'm gonna get them today. They're surprisingly affordable. Some Japanese mama spaghetti. Another time maybe. I'm gonna get this 130-gram UFO cup noodle. You know what? It only seems right that I get at least one onigiri.
Whoa.
A true man always gets his desserts. How
There we go.
How about I get this 7-Eleven cream puff?
Oh wait, I love Japanese pudding.
Oh,
that
shit.
would make a fantastic dessert. That's like
Ah.
$1.50. I'm sold.
I kept seeing these tubes at convenience stores. These things are actually jelly that come in a tube. Let's get that protein jelly.
I feel like everything here is generally cheaper than Korea, which I really like. I like how all these snacks have...
Let's see. Did it open? It opened! Okay. By the way, praise the processing. Yeah. Give me a sec. There we go. Now we put this clip out of context. Reverse speeds. After. Me after McDonald's. Put the caption here. And then let's see if we have some Doom music. Doom. Nah. No. Nope. We need to download that. Okay. MP. Free. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Oh god. Do music. There we go. we go. Yeah, we gotta fix that. On. We can always use. Last trim. Wait. Okay, this is gonna get unhinged. Okay, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a meme. Oh, I'm such a fucking loser. Yeah, give me a sec. We're not gonna film that. No, we're not gonna film that. Recording memes that are fun. Oh my god, it knew what it was doing. Wait, no, that's a video title. Never mind. I actually thought Adobe detected like what I was doing, like stalking me, cyber stalking me. But it was not true. It was not meant to be. Let's post it on Twitter and put it in our music catalog. This is actually. Oh my god. Video release. Yeah, I'm basically just taking off video material and planning for releasing like next year. Let's take a look.
Anime characters?
I'm not really a snack kind of guy, but I feel like their snacks are a little...
Okay. First, we're gonna take a look at this new post.
little behind. It's just my personal opinion, but I feel like a lot of them are just kind of gimmicky.
The packaging design is kind of all over the place, but it's kind of adorable, right? So they have this hot drink section where they kind of warm up the drink for you. Wouldn't mind some of that good healthy tea.
They also have hot food section at the register, so I decided to get this pork bun as well. So the amount of food that I got is enough to last more than a day for most people, and the total came out to be only $20 US. That's not bad at all. Unlike Korea, the worker will heat up your burger box and the ramen for you, which is really nice. Well, I'm homeless in Japan, but thank God there's an eating area with dividers in a lot of these convenience stores.
Ah, he's sleeping on the
You can eat
streets.
the food like you're at a restaurant.
Well, I gotta
Poor
say,
guy.
that is quite a lot of food. Well, for me, it's just another day at work. So I want to start with these hot foods, the ramen, and...
Japan is probably the ultimate country for good conveniency. Everything is convenient just in a good way where you don't have to pay a subscription for it. Of course, you will always have the choice to pay a little extra money for even more conveniency, but you don't need to nor have to. That's why we love Japan.
the rice bowl. So I'm very curious about this ramen.
I was wondering where the soup for the ramen was. Well, the soup was actually beneath the noodles, separated so that it doesn't get soaked and bloated. It smelled really good, so I had a good feeling about it.
I'm gonna have to take the pork first.
$5? That's
pretty good.
Normal prices.
It doesn't smell funny or anything.
Okay, let's...
You pay $5 for a good, very good meal. For a restaurant meal. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy.
Let's try the noodles then.
Now this is obviously not the best ramen that I've had in life, but it's legitimate ramen.
Can I tell you guys my honest opinion? I wouldn't say this ramen's enough to be served at a ramen restaurant, but could easily blend in as in like a side dish at a sushi restaurant. And I wouldn't suspect that this is an instant noodle. I might even think it's pretty good.
Even the ramen soup, that's really good. I finished it. Now I want to see how that compares to this UFO cup noodle. I've only seen this before, I never tried it.
Let's get some boiling hot water. I like how they have holes on the lid. That's for draining the water after noodles get cooked. There's something about instant noodles that really excites me. Like, I know it can't be that good, but a few minutes that take to cook the instant noodles, it feels like an eternity. Am I crazy or do you guys feel the same?
This is 245 yen, a little below $2.
Okay, it's affordable, I get it. But how good is it?
Probably tasty.
Extremely savory. It's not too salty though. I can taste like soy sauce, oyster sauce. Pretty Asian tasting stuff.
The name UFO sounds funny, but it was a solid noodle. So what do we have next?
Have you guys forgot?
That's my katsudon. It's kinda hard to believe that I got this at a convenience store. It just looks really good.
Leftover. Rice. Korean. Yeah, we're gonna watch this one later and this one.
If you lift this part up, they have a layer of white rice. Really thoughtful design.
This is luxury in Norway, at least at these prices.
And this one also tastes legitimately.
In Norway, this would cost 10 bucks. No, not 10 bucks. For this, it would cost about 20 bucks. The reason why is because usually low quality equals cheap. Good quality. This area is considered good quality food, and it's expensive then.
Good.
If you want a nice
So the
meal.
tonkatsu that's in there.
Oh my god.
It doesn't feel extremely fresh, but there's a good amount of pork in there.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you get affordable deep fried food, when you actually take a bite, you realize.
I need to go to Japan, seriously. They got it! Oh, they got it!
Realize that it's half empty. This isn't like that. I really like it.
We got the joke.
Pork bun. I could have that as my nickname.
Oh, we actually. There's actually this Asian store about a few kilometers from here, like 7 kilometers, I think. Yeah. And the thing about that place is that they give out the most amazing like fast food when it comes like you know, typical Asian fast food, like pork buns, fried chicken, that kind of stuff. So delicious. That chicken, oh, that's a place I want to eat every day, but then I get fat and ugly and then I'm gonna die of a heart attack. I might actually go there later this summer, well, at least eat there later this summer, but that's not a place I'm going to eat occasionally. And holy shit, those spring rolls are so fucking delicious. It doesn't beat my mom's spring rolls, but they're still solid.
Not overly impressed with this.
Don't get me wrong, it's very juicy, just like the ones that I carry, just not as good. And now for one
I might touch these juicy buns.
of the most iconic foods at the convenience store, onigiri.
Wow.
The dried seaweed was super crispy, and it wasn't like 99% rice like in Korea. They actually have tuna in tuna onigiri, wow.
Way better than I thought, honestly. Alright, I'm thirsty now. Let me drink some of that tokucha. Tastes like one of those teas from sushi restaurants. Allow me to have this cream puff. Wow, that's a big boy cream puff.
Ooh, I love cream puffs.
You see, guys, this cream puff and I were like the same. It looks really nice on the outside. Once you look inside, it's hollow. You try putting them in your mouth, and little by little, you start to love it more and more. But all jokes aside, pretty good cream puff.
This is underrated. Just
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, it scared the crap out of me. I thought it were empty. A cream puff without cream.
7-Eleven pudding.
Ooh. Oh my god. I have a really big
It
sweet
was
tooth.
like insanely sweet, almost too sweet that I kinda didn't like it. But I can see how a lot of people would probably like it.
I almost forgot. There's this protein jelly. Sometimes I don't want to eat protein, but they demand protein. Oh, by the way, my biceps, they them pronoun, okay?
I'm trying hard to like it because it's protein, but I don't think I can.
It's like filled with sugar water, and then there's the jelly, and the jelly's like ground into like small pieces.
Ooh. Yummy.
It's just not the most pleasant thing that I've had. Oh, hope you guys didn't forget.
Check out this meat-flavored pretzel sticks.
This is kind of skinny.
Oh.
These are almost like spaghetti noodles. It certainly has that smoky bacon flavor.
But is it worth getting? I don't think so.
It's kind of like bread.
Overall, I feel like the foods in Japanese convenience stores are really good and definitely worth more than what you pay for. No, it's not as good as Japanese restaurants, but considering how affordable they are, I think it's a very valid meal option if you're in Japan. Thank you guys so much for watching. And before you guys go, I feel like you guys need to watch another video of mine. Satisfaction's guaranteed.
Soon.
Today I'm going to
what time is it? Okay, we have more time, so let's take a look at this. This is what I'm gonna do.
Here's what you can do with leftover rice. Throw it in a blender with some spinach or kale, some parsley, a little seasoning.
I'm gonna use
and
kale.
A teaspoon of each.
Sour kale.
This will be your batter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna do that.
When they're done, you should be left with a little rice pop. I can't stop eating them. Here's what you can do with leftover rice.
I have all this leftover rice, so I thought I would make something inspired by mochi. So I blended 2 cups of rice with about
Let me show you guys how to make the best spicy fried chicken ever. 4 jumbo drumstick, tablespoon of salt.
And this bag is one of the best tuna melts ever. Oh my god. And apparently the move is to get it with grilled onions. Look at that onion just peeking out.
Ooh.
Great mother of God. The crunch on the rye bread is immaculate. They actually let the tuna speak for itself here, which I love. The grilled onion in this is an absolute game changer, though. Guy who made my sandwich today for sure got laid last night. Well done French fries and their hickory sauce.
I gotta just want to see. No. No. Okay. No.
Today we're making Subway tuna. First I gotta wash my hands. You know, there's been a lot of things in the news right now about Subway tuna, and I'm just here to make
Oh, it's Millard.
it. I think the tuna is delicious at Subway, so
Larva.
yeah. Let's see what you guys think. Come on, follow me. So our first step after washing our hands is we're gonna put on our nice pair of gloves. There's a lot of controversy right now about this here tuna. Honestly, it tastes like tuna, it smells like tuna. I think it's tuna. But
That sounds like a Subway spokesperson.
who knows? I think they're gonna lab test it again, so we'll see. Fun fact, Inside Edition was actually in my Subway yesterday, and they asked for a sandwich with just tuna on it. I asked them, why are you getting a sandwich with just tuna on it? They were like, we're lab testing the tuna again. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be in this video. And they didn't ask permission again. So first, we're gonna lay our paper down right here on the line. I use Italian bread. You can use whatever bread you really like. If you like Italian herbs and cheese, you can use that. Whatever you want. It's your sandwich, not mine. So we're gonna slap this on. We're gonna do a foot long, just for demonstration purposes. Cut it through, slice in half, you know the whole deal. We're gonna put the bread out flat like so. You do 4 scoops of tuna for a foot long, all right? 4 scoops. So 1, 2,
3, 4.
They call this a tuna scooper. I think it's an ice cream scooper. Same thing, right? So we're gonna spread this out nice and nice. So next you gotta put your cheese on. A lot of people like American cheese. I think Swiss is really good on this tuna sandwich, but people swing for provolone too. So we're gonna put 4.
I'm probably going with pepper jack.
4 slices of that onto it. Take a step back, and we're gonna throw the cheese. Easy enough. Now we're gonna slide it over to the veggies line. Usually the standard lettuce, tomato, onions. So let's throw those onto it. Fun fact: the kids love the tuna sandwich. I don't know what it is, but a lot of times when a kid walks into Subway, they'll order tuna. Never would have expected it, right? Now we're gonna put some onions onto this bad boy. I like to put salt, pepper, oregano, just for a little bit of that kick, you know? So let's toss those on. Let's toss a little.
So here's this joke I heard.
That's my attention span.
So there's this refugee, right? Here we go, I'm banned. So there's this refugee from Africa, right? And he
Oh shit, it's Tommy. Tommy, he's awesome.
did it. After all this time, he made it to Germany, man. he left from the war. He's safe. He's in a good country. He can get a good life here, right? And he's very happy, man. He's like, fuck yeah, this looks great. This looks amazing. And he's so happy, right? He puts on his shoes, his jacket, goes outside and goes to the marketplace where all the people are, right? And he walks around. He's really happy, and he's very thankful. So he wants to thank the Germans. So he walks around, and he meets this person on the streets, and he's like, "Hello, hey, Mr. German. I just want to thank you. Thank you for taking me in. Thank you for that I could get refuge here, man. Thank you so much. I love it." And the guy's like, brother, I'm no German. I'm Arabic, brother." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Okay." So he keeps walking, right? He keeps walking around. He's really happy. Sees the next German. Goes over there. "Hey, man, I sorry to disturb you, man. I just want to say thank you so much for taking me in. I'm so happy to be here, man. Really nice." And the guy's like, No, brother, I'm from Albania. No. And he's like, "Okay, what the hell is going on here, man?" Keeps walking. There's a
Oh
guy.
my god.
He goes, "Hey, man, what's up? I just want to say Germany's so beautiful. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for this opportunity." And the guy goes like, "Brother, hey, I'm from Turkey. What's up?" So the African guy's like, "Wait, there's no Germans here. Where are all the Germans?" And the Turkish guy says, "Well, they're probably all working right now."
Good joke, huh?
Oh, we already saw that.
A Korean convenience store at 4 in the morning to try
Okay, we see these two videos when we end stream.
Operating 24/7, convenience stores are vital to everyday life in Korea, and we love them. In fact, we have almost 2 times more convenience stores per capita compared to Japan. 1 convenience store for every 1,000 people. Doesn't that sound insane?
안녕하세요.
Oh, it's
Meet
her!
my friend Sunjin, the part-time worker. She'll be helping me out today. But before I talk to her, let me show you what the store has. These convenience stores offer pretty much everything you need, such as stationery products, basic clothing, toothbrushes, medicines, small electronics, something that my parents could have used to make this world a better place.
Wow. Wish my mom would take me to Korea.
And most importantly, all kinds of food that are available 24/7. Let me show you. I'm sure you guys are familiar with bento boxes. These are about $4. A great option if you want to be frugal. Fitness is very trending in Korea these days, so you'll often see chicken breast products. But you can't always eat healthy. Not gonna lie, Korea has some pretty awesome snacks. A lot of these snacks in Korea come in trends, so you'll see them for a while and then you won't see them again. They also had a little bakery section, which I thought was kinda cute. They have a lot of different milk flavors, and they love having cute characters on their packaging. I don't know what you think, I love them. And they always make sure that you get any kind of alcohol that you want. We are not known as the most responsible drinkers, let me tell you that. What you'll also notice is that their instant noodle collection takes like 1/3 of the store. Not gonna lie, I haven't really tried most of these. In fact, they got some really weird things in convenience stores now that I don't really know about. For that reason, I'm going to consult with my friend Sunjin to help me with shopping today.
혹시 여기서 뭐가 좀 맛있는 편이죠?
컵라면이 제일 많이
아, 그래요?
나가는데 네, 김밥이랑
골라주세요. 컵라면 좀 골라주세요.
매운 거 좋아하세요?
매운 거? 아, 그렇게 잘 못 먹는데.
아 진짜요? 저는 불닭볶음면이랑
불닭볶음면.
참깨라면 좋아해요.
참깨라면? 아, 이거 뭔가 좀 대학생 같은데? 아, 지금 학생이신 것 같은데.
아, 네 학생 맞아요.
저는 학생 아니에요.
완전 학생 같아 보이세요.
감사합니다. 뭐 그런 말 가끔씩 들어요. 마실 건 어떤 거 좋아해요?
바나나 우유 좋아해요.
Well, if he's older than then she has to show him respect or something. I don't know.
아니요.
아, 그건 알지. 바나나 우유. 이거 한국인이면 다 알잖아. 네. 우유 초코즈 했어요.
Banana milk.
초코즈요? 지금 부끄러운데?
이런 거 잘 안 먹죠, 사람들.
아니요, 잘 나가요.
아, 그래요?
네.
이 중에서 뭐가 맛있을까요?
만두.
아, 만두?
네.
만두 좋아하지. 이거 맛있겠네.
네. 네.
편의점 도시락 좋아하세요?
아, 네.
아, 다행히 하나가 남았네. 다음 뭐지? 코리안인데 김밥 먹어야겠죠?
이거 진짜 맛있어요.
수제비?
네.
믿고 삽니다. 이거 삼각김밥. 이 가난한 자라면 이 맛을 모를 수가 없죠, 그렇죠?
네.
This is like the only time in my life when shopping with a girl was actually exciting. Thank you, Sunjin.
술도 마셔요, 그럼?
네.
This is why people ship them. And yes, people have been shipping these two, even though there's nothing going on with them. It's more basically just personality.
아, 정말요?
네.
안 될 것 같은데.
저요?
네.
왜요?
그냥 너무 이상이 어려워 보여서. 그럼 술은 뭐 마셔요, 평소에?
진로 마셔요.
아, 진로?
네.
아저씨 같은 소주 드시네. 과자 좀 추천해 주시겠어요?
이거 진짜 맛있어요.
아, 그거요?
네.
I'll take it. 네.
제가 개인적으로 좋아하는 과자예요.
아, 허니 버터 칩. Of course I know 허니 버터 칩. 이게 진짜 인기 많았잖아요.
네.
그렇죠? 여기서 일하면 가끔 지루할 때 있지 않나요?
아니요. 손님 없어서 너무 좋아요.
아, 그래요?
네.
이런 파우치 들어있는 음료수 많이 사가요?
네, 엄청 많이 사가요.
아, 그래요? 엄청 많이요?
네.
제일 많이 사가는 거 하나 골라주세요.
커피를 많이 사가시는데
커피.
커피 드세요?
아, 커피 좋아하죠.
아, 좋아하세요? 아메리카노 좋아하세요?
네.
그러면 아메리카노 블랙.
아, 아이스컵 가져가야지. 세트. 감사합니다. 아, 물건 잘 파신다. So thank you very much for helping me today. 아, 그러면은 제가 먹고 싶은 거 다 사드릴게요. 몇 개 골라봐요.
진짜요?
네. 너무 많이는 말고.
바나나.
아, 바나나 우유?
네. 샐러드요.
아, 샐러드?
네. 이렇게 고를게요.
아, 그것만 하면 되겠어요?
네, 괜찮아요?
하나 더 가능한데.
아, 진짜요?
네.
아, 뭐 먹지? 그러면 빵 하나 고를게요.
아, 좋아요.
네. 왕.
왕.
감사합니다.
갖다 줄까요, 이제? 너무 많은 도움을 주셨어, 오늘.
아니에요.
Yeah.
필요하시죠?
봉투, 아, 네, 있으면 좋죠.
32,600원입니다.
네, 너무 많이 도움 주셔서.
It was so fucking funny if his card got declined.
나중에 엄청 맛있는 거 사줄게요. 이런 거보다 훨씬 좋은 거.
진짜요?
진짜?
약속해요. 안녕히 가세요.
Alright, now I just have to go home and eat the food. Daddy's home. Let's have some food now.
Well, this is way more food than I actually
It would be so funny if we walked into the wrong house and then just another Korean person just looks at it like, and he just says, "Daddy's home." Oh man, that would be so fucking funny.
But I'm a big boy who can eat a lot of food. Well, I'm hungry now, so let's get started. The best thing about these convenience store food is that you just need a microwave to cook everything. This is when instant food is actually instant.
I mean, I'm very aware that this is instant food, but they do such an amazing job of making this taste right.
Oh yeah, let's have some honey butter chip as well.
Oh, come on. Oh, seriously? Oh.
Yeah, us Koreans are so amazing, we steal our bag of chips with magical powers. Let's take a look inside this bento box. Well, every time I see a lot of meat, I just know it's good.
Gotta have some of that beef. And you know where all that protein goes.
Of course, I didn't forget about the sesame
To his dump truck ass.
noodle.
You guys wanna have some? Please, my friends, don't be shy. Frozen dumpling. I know it's frozen food, but don't count this out. And, I mean, you can just kind of see how juicy this is.
Let me show you guys kimbap. Kimbap is one of the most affordable food that you
Kimbap.
can get in Korea. And it's pretty much rice and other ingredients such as ham, pickled radish, and tuna wrapped in a dried seaweed. It also has a really cool packaging design. Check this out.
You push the bottom. What?
Whoa!
Starting to look all kinds of wrong. Let's take a bite of that onigiri.
Ooh, that looks tasty.
So inside they had it wrapped it up with a little piece of paria leaf,
Ooh.
and that adds like a unique flavor to it. I love it.
It's incredible how much flavor actually leaves have. It's insane.
Okay, let's be honest here. These are convenience store food that are like $5 at most. Obviously, they're not as good as the food that you get from restaurants. However, they're so affordable and so easy to prepare that it makes it a really viable option, especially in Korea where everyone's busy and average income's relatively low.
So now I'm done having food, but guess what I have left? Remember this, guys?
Oh, I heard about
that's
that.
a perfectly measured amount. I'll be back with another awesome video soon. Thanks, guys.
Coffee.
Shout out to Sunjin for being so awesome today. Guys, subscribe. This is a Japanese internet cafe, and you're gonna want to visit this place. It's a place.
Okay.
It's poo-poo water.
That's very drinkable.
Oh.
I mean, you could go get it.
Yeah, you could.
They're probably chill.
I hope you're doing well. Hope the family's good. I miss the dogs.
Jesus.
All right. Okay.
That was so stupid.
Thank you. Adidas. Oh.
Wait, oh, that's actually ice. I thought
Yeah,
it was like
you might
one of
wanna-
those glass things that people got really scared over. Yeah, you guys are going in.
I watched a pronunciation video. It's Nestle.
Okay.
What a fucking dumbass word. It's a French word.
Oh, that explains it.
Minecraft.
He's very tense.
A.
Oh,
Oh.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yeah. Oh, no. No.
Rip.
No. Oh.
Mega
No.
rip.
Make sure you ask for both the graphing calculator and the regular calculator.
When am I ever gonna need a graphing calculator in real life? I'll just look it up.
Yeah.
I will look it up online.
You know what?
Fucking expensive as shit, bro.
They told us to get one, and I don't think we ever.
Are you
fucking
good,
used
Grandpa? Are you good? Oh, he fell asleep. Oh, he's sleepy.
He's out of it, bro.
It. It's crazy. He can put his eyes open.
Oh, that rat got out. That's the slowest rat ever, dude.
Oh!
What?
That's unfortunate, though.
Damn.
What is this cat
Meow.
doing? Yeah, nice try.
What is he
What are
doing?
these people
What?
doing? He's hungry.
What is that? Oh, it's
Oh,
bird.
this is pigeon.
That's why I don't buy new shit at schools.
Okay.
That's a fire.
Ah, no, why'd you film him? No, delete it, delete it.
That's so embarrassing. Firefighters are supposed to be heroes.
Entirely miss.
Oh!
Shit, dude.
Holy
That's me.
fuck.
That's
so
so
fucking me.
powerful. Oh, he's. Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
Hey, Pedonius?
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, it worked.
That all good?
Bro, he's gonna steal it. That's brave, okay?
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Oh?
The might of our Mexican army.
He ran out of breath.
Happy dog.
I had to learn I couldn't do that anymore. It was like, I would tip it and I would almost fall over like multiple times, and I'm like, it's Jover, I'm too heavy now.
It's so fucked up that Anna is still able to do it.
Yeah, I literally did it
For
like
real.
days ago.
Yeah, Shrixo, we're too top heavy. We gotta like lower our center of gravity.
You know what? I'm joining the war on billionaires on the side of the billionaires. We need to figure out how to make ourselves younger so we can experience that again.
You aren't a billionaire.
I'm joining the war on billionaires on the side of billionaires, though.
Don't you need to be a billionaire to be on the side of billionaires?
No, I can just be an insane dick rider.
You are replying to Elon Musk.
If that means I get access to the weird experimental brain chip age technology that makes me weirdly younger and harvests blood from babies,
what you
sure,
just
absolutely,
described
sure.
is a brain chip that just gaslights you into thinking you're younger. That is what you
No,
just described.
I want a brain chip that harvests blood from like newborns.
Bro, where do you get a tennis ball?
Oh my god!
Or target ball.
Get a strong throw. Okay.
Oh.
Why is he a carnivore?
Fish are carnivores.
There's like piranhas.
No.
His job. Leave him alone.
Get the fuck out. Crazy dodging skills. Oh, he's stuck.
Yeah.
Cute.
Defeated him.
I thought that was a cat.
I want to show that dog to a wolf,
Yeah, for real.
and that wolf would be like, "What the fuck?"
I think the wolf will kill it.
Mercy kill.
Yeah.
Water. Be cleaning the stairs.
Yeah, but
Drive under it. Drive under it. Drive under it. Drive under it.
Oh
Drive under it.
shit!
Cool.
Yeah.
it's crazy they didn't slow down for that at all.
All farm technology should be like that, bro. What are you doing?
Oh,
shit.
Bro,
Ew,
that
dude.
fish is dead.
Oh. I want one. I want one really bad, actually. Hello, sir. Oh, hey, puppy. Hi, puppy.
No. No way.
It's crazy getting up here for that.
That's what Jotaro does when like he forgets his hat.
Yo, does anybody else want my leftover sandwich?
Okay.
Anybody want- oh.
Just focus.
That's so cute.
Sleepy. So sleepy.
Hey, it's a husky.
Maybe they are just dumb.
I never thought about that. Dogs don't know that they can't go over the red line.
Yeah.
No, they have no
I don't know
clue.
anything.
They're just having fun.
Dude, why is the cat
Dude, what the
trying to
dude?
fight?
Dude,
What
get
the
that
hell,
cat!
dude?
You get that cat out of here, dude! Oh my god! The car alarm! The car alarm! The fucking car alarm! Oh.
Gyroscopic.
Oh man, you should have shut
Oh,
your
it's a
window,
bit
dude.
chilly. It's a little bit chilly in there now.
So sparkly.
Oh. It'll be fine. Yeah, just wash it off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Sonic.
Literal goblin.
Where'd it go?
Those are fun.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
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 It's not fun.
It's there forever now.
Oh, that's so much work, man.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that's actually genius.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, okay.
That's so cute.
Sad.
No. Oh.
So much
That is
happened
a
in one
big
video.
ass hat, dude. That
Yeah,
is
the
a
head's
big
little
hat
too
for
big,
your head.
bro.
It looked like it had spacers in it, so it fit on him.
It's karaoke night.
Yeah. I should leave like that.
Don't even worry about that, okay?
Okay. I was just saying that it's just not true. It's cap, to be honest.
It's true.
Oh, the poor dog.
Dude, what are they doing to dogs in Japan, man? What are they doing to these dogs? These dogs are getting fucked up.
Oh no, they do not have brakes, do they?
Bro, they don't even have proper tires. Okay,
Oh.
those are like wood logs.
Where'd you sneak your phone? Oh, I see. Aha. Oh.
También arreglan pantallas, güey.
No!
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh.
Man, that took him a second.
Oh. The horse is free. The
Oh
horse
my
is free.
God! He's fine.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Give me a sec. I'm just gonna write a tweet. What the fuck was that? Okay. How many horsepower does one horse have? How many horsepower does one horse have?
Oh, he's old. He's like, give him a second. He's old.
Oh wow. Yeah, why would
It's a
you
personal
use the
sacrifice.
box to put the thing in?
This is not gonna work.
That's glass.
Oh. Jesus.
Fans go that fast?
Do you know what RPM means?
The fans in your PC are only limited by software. You can technically overvolt them and they can go much higher. They will just break.
Yeah, you know what RPM means, right?
It means Roberts per
Brandon, do you know
mile.
what ATM means?
Yeah.
Do you know what ABC
Automated
means?
time machines.
You don't even like go over what it
Abacus Blabbercoob.
Brandon, do you know what LOL means?
League of Legends.
Oh
True.
my god.
I only know that because our dear friend Brian is currently suffering from it.
Yeah,
So.
unfortunate. Nothing we can do about it, honestly.
If your loved one is currently suffering from League of Legends, please pick up a game like Genshin Impact or CSGO and open cases or like keep on
So much
pulling
better.
in
So much
Genshin.
better.
It is so much better to have a gambling addiction. Like it is so like well accepted.
No.
You will eventually
No, it's
win.
not.
Gamblers 100% of the time, if you keep doing it, you will make your money back. If
Gambling is worse than League.
you are under the age of 18 and need to gamble, ask your mom to buy you a game on Steam, refund it, and then use that money to spend on CSGO cases.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
You're actually saying real things.
Was it a parking
No.
Cute dog, but that cat's annoying.
Holy shit.
See, he's going up.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, he's going down. He went to the right side.
Perfect.
Huck's bet.
British people be like.
Stupid.
God damn. How?
Why? Why do you use it hit so hard?
Bye, friend. Oh shit. Scared the fuck out of that.
He went right back down, dude.
What Pokemon is?
Dead?
Holy shit.
Dude, you just.
Now that's a good speaker.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Fire! What?
That shit's literally fire.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go great.
Dumbass.
It went great.
What is he eating? Oh, he's
Oh,
sitting.
little rat bastard! Look at him.
What's he gonna buy? I've always wanted to play with these. We should play cards with big cards.
Where do you buy big cards?
The internet, Brandon.
The big and tall store.
Imagine taking this seriously. I would push them both over.
No, that's about to be a rivalry of a fucking century. And they're gonna make an anime about it. It's gonna be called Naruto.
Hello? Damn, that shit's fast.
What the fuck?
Someone put it on the wrong way.
Me when I fuck up my conveyor belt in Satisfactory.
They started screaming before it even started falling over completely. That's great.
God damn, dude.
Ooh. They're fine, YouTube.
Oh my god, Anna's car. Oh.
Anna, your car sounds like Legos when it breaks.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
That
Oh
cat has
no.
a death wish.
Uh oh.
No.
Uh oh.
No.
God, it's annoying already.
Stop.
Listen,
Sounds like
one
one of those
good
wind-up toys.
one good pillow throw. Oh, oh, oh. Aww. Man, what are we doing? Oh, he's saving the dog.
He
He's
got
saving
stuck
the
in the
puppy.
hole. Wait, don't jump yet. Don't jump
Don't
yet.
jump.
Yeah, you
Don't do it.
Okay.
That happened to me.
Wait, with the color
Whoa.
blue?
I dressed up as a Smurf for high school, and the paint was
That's
in
so
blue
embarrassing
color.
for you. That's so embarrassing. Why would you admit that?
Especially embarrassing for you.
It was like not as blue as her, but like it was slightly tinted the next day. But I did win costume of the year. I did win costume of the year, and I did own up to it. It was so fun. Everyone was like laughing at me. It was,
4 foot tall person gets stuck as the color blue. That is so poetic.
it was only 3 days. I thought it was hilarious that it was still blue.
I hate to burst your bubble, but he would be a terrible owl to take.
Oh.
Why?
Why that is incorrect. Reason
Look at him. Damn, dude.
Are that Fruit Loops?
Are you freezing the flour? Oh, now you can eat it. Now you can eat it. Bye-bye. Oh.
Damn.
Oh, man.
No, you didn't have to add to the damage, dude.
Oh, oh no, your babies.
What you gonna do?
Oh, dude, fuck you, dude.
Dude, they're
fuck
such
you, man.
Assholes. They're
Like,
such assholes.
And the Queen's protected bird or something in the UK. I wonder if that protection's still in place,
she's
honestly.
dead.
That's why I'm wondering if the protection's still in place.
There's some dude in the UK just like, holy shit, the queen is dead. I can kill those swans. Yes, sir.
Why'd they even let you bring that on the ride? That's kind of crazy.
I would actually punch a swan if it tried to attack me. No joke. I would seriously try to punch it. Just knock it down. Smack. And it's not animal abuse. It's self-defense.
No, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh shit.
Just fly away.
Oh.
That could have been worse.
Oh shit!
Oh baby, are you
picked
stuck?
it up?
Are you in jail? Are you stuck in your cage? Oh
No.
Oh
I think he just like itching.
Oh, we were at H-Mart and we saw a crawfish escaping.
I filmed him. I tweeted him.
He
Oh
was so
shit.
sneaky beaky like.
What was that? I need to get frozen burgers. Thank you for reminding me random meme video. I need to get frozen burgers so I can make burgers later.
Just get ground beef.
I like frozen burgers. Also, no, frozen burgers are cheaper. What do you mean?
It tastes great.
Frozen burgers taste good too.
No, they don't, and you can't say anything about that because your palate is that of a 5-year-old's.
Yeah, exactly.
Me when I'm 5 years old and I would enjoy a cosmic brownie scrunched up and thrown in like chocolate milk.
You should not be telling me anything about a palate for a 5-year-old when you eat an entire dozen of fucking donuts.
I'm sorry, we experienced childlike wonder, Brandon.
Oh, so it's childlike wonder when it's you, but when I want a fucking kitty cheeseburger, it's a problem?
Yeah, when it's us, it's childlike wonder. When it's you, grow the fuck up, dude.
Oh my god! Pick the end screens now or I'm gonna lose it!
Okay, well, I'm prepared to end the stream now, but there's something we gotta address. Something real important. So, you see, today is the last day I'm gonna have this current streaming set. I have gotten new furniture, and I'm gonna build that furniture, probably tomorrow. And with that, I just gotta say goodbye.